I swallowed it like it just hit the back of my throat. I'm trying to fix my eye patch without.
We on?
Army Hardy, Operation Tortuga is aboard. Hard to starboard, my cock is hairy.
Davy Jones locker.
Let's go!
Fucking episode 70 special, baby.
Boys.
We're bringing the heat, today. We're bringing the heat.
Salud!
Salud.
We're pirates. We're fucking coming in hot.
Coming for that treasure.
The mustache is already
I can't drink with this
the
fucking
mustache
shit on.
Gotta go. All right.
We've just got a goddamn bounty.
We got bounty, man.
Loaded. We got some booty.
Not the good kind, but we got booty.
Episode 70, man. It's a special. We try to change it up. If you notice, we're in a new studio. We finally bought a studio down there in our local area.
Cost
New
us 30
fresh
grand.
studio, just dedicated to the podcast. No, just fucking with you. We just changed rooms for the occasion. We got a lot of shit this time. Shout out to Zexa. He's been asking for a Hot One special for episode 70. And to be honest, it just kind of fell upon us because Joey, coincidentally, happened to have been doing the Hot Ones challenge. So he already had the hot sauce. Yeah.
The actual sources on the latest season, which is season 21.
From the exact YouTube show. So exactly the same. We're doing it. We're going 1 to 10. We're going to do a podcast. We got some polls. We got some topics, all that shit. Same. We're going to be eating hot shit.
Yeah, hot topics and even hotter wings.
Just quickly though, on the actual hot ones, are they eating every single one? Or
Yeah, they're eating every single one, but what they do is they structure it. So obviously this is a bit different because it's a podcast, not an interview.
Yeah.
But he kind of does it so at the start they'll have one. Like they'll do the little intro, they'll have one, and then they'll talk for a bit.
Yeah.
And then, in between, maybe 5 or 10 minutes in between every wing. But you got to think of it like this, right? There's 10 wings, right? So if we did it every 10 minutes, that'd be 50 minutes. And you still got however many. So we can even do it every 15.
Oh, yeah.
You know
So
what I mean?
we still got heaps of time to structure.
Yeah. So
If we did it every 20 minutes, that would be 2 hours, no?
Yeah.
we got more time to play with,
Yeah,
So.
for sure.
It's a special occasion, man. These boys are off on their trip soon. This is our last episode before they're gone. We got the fillers though, so it won't make much of a difference to you guys. But this is our last recording for 6 weeks, man.
Yeah.
This is the last
How
time
you
we're going
gonna
to see
cope,
Joey.
Izzy?
Yeah,
I know. It will
the-
be boring. It will be tough, but anyway, it'll be good when you guys get back. Anyway, a lot of good change is on the way. Also, episode, what was that last night? 73 that we recorded.
73,
You'll
yeah.
see that in 3 weeks.
Yep.
But we're talking about the submarine, which is going to age poorly because it fucking blew up and they found it. So
Oh, we're starting with that,
So
eh?
I'm just saying
yeah, because
okay.
they would have heard
because
that.
in episode 73, it obviously what we recorded for the fillers while they're gone is, it's outdated. So we're starting with the first wing. I guess we'll just
Let's just chop in.
First wing, and I'll show you guys the sauce, and we'll just put the sauce on the table.
While you're getting the sauce out, I did do some Instagram polls, but I'll go through one right now because it's kind of relevant to what we're about to go through. So we'll see how well this ages.
So
I said, who do you think handles spicy food the best? Joey, FriendlyFire, or DZ? Joey's got 6 votes, FriendlyFire 3 votes, DZ 7 votes. So you all think I'm going to handle it the best? You all think Iggy will do the worst? So we'll see how that pans out.
Well, I mean, this first one, it's called the classic chili hot sauce, chili maple.
Okay.
And this is the lowest on the Scoville rating.
Let me read that for a moment.
Who made up this fucking
let me
Scoville
read it out,
rating?
read it out.
Put it out there.
So
they look pretty nice.
This is chili with a hint of maple syrup flavor. So, like I said, we're going 1 to 10.
syrup.
This is the least. Like, you could have this. I could probably have this on my lunches and shit.
Yeah.
And it's perfectly
It's
fine.
only 5 calories and shit.
And these are marinated in the sauce.
Yeah. So that's why we're not putting this on the wing because we fucking marinated it all day today.
Imagine they're just plain wings.
We are lying to you guys. We did not do shit.
It'll be impossible to fake this. I'm assuming.
All right, fuck it. I'm going to nibble this
go.
motherfucker,
Cheers.
boys. Let's
Cheers,
go.
boys.
I'm hungry, man.
Our Operation
Salud.
Tortuga.
And just to preface, this episode the full experience would be watching it on YouTube.
Yeah.
But also, if you can't, it's all good. Spotify, it is what it is.
Some people like the ASMR, you know?
No, they don't. I don't like it. So just don't do that. Please don't do that. So don't be chewing in the fucking microphone, motherfucker.
See, that's beautiful. And this is the correct way to eat a wing. See how it looks like a fucking cemetery right now? Just nothing but bone. All right? I don't want to see any meat left on the bone.
It is quite nice.
It is, right?
And if you are listening on Spotify, we are dressed as pirates right now. There's a bit of a pirate theme going on.
Yeah. They wouldn't have got the opening if they just heard us doing pirate shit. They're like, what?
I knew the first one would be beautiful. That's actually so yum.
That's barely hot at all.
Yeah.
I'm hungry too now. Do we have like a boneyard for the fucking bones, or are we just gonna
Just your plate, I reckon, is fine. Yeah.
Dip it in your fingers, and then you get your tea towel, bro. We're prepared, man. We prepared.
Okay, let's start with the first question, hot one style, Joey. What would you say is one of your more memorable FireCast moments? You've been on the show for a minute now. You've done a couple of episodes, and I'll go for the Instagram poll because I did ask that as well on the poll.
I mean, my most memorable was obviously the episode 60 special where we dressed as Mario. What was it? No, was
a
it
hot dog and
Mario? A hot
astronaut.
dog? Yeah, astronaut. Yeah. So, and it was just such a fun vibe. And I remember, I think it was Friday night or something, and we're just catching a vibe. And it was one of those ones where we got a bit litty. Probably the first one we actually got properly like drunk on. And it was just, everyone was vibing, and it was just a little time portal. But that's, I guess, a lot of the fucking episodes. A lot of the weeks feel like time portals. But
yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I think that special was one of my favorite moments.
What about you? What would you say is one of your favorite times? We have a few, and we started on the old setup, man.
Like that, man. Shout out if you've been listening since the old setup, bro. The couch, bro, and we was like dodgy as we'd be holding mics and shit. The mics would be feeding back and shit, man. Come on.
When did that change? Episode 22, I think, or something.
Was it 22?
New setup, new
where
topics.
we were in here?
Yeah.
You had Meagley on. I think you had Diamond and Brad on.
When it
was on the couch. When it was on the couch.
Yeah, we had Moby on there too. He was standing up and shit.
We also had them in here as well.
But the first time is like with them.
The only person we haven't had in here recycled has been Moby.
And Josh
Smith, yeah.
But yeah, what's a favorite moment from you, man? I did ask on Instagram, and you guys left some fucking pretty good ones. But
this is, bro, I don't care. This is gonna sound corny but all of them.
Yeah,
it's been so fun. It's been awesome, bro. Like just from the start to like, even if you listen back to like the first one with Meagley, like even I sound like a bit like not like awkward, but you can tell I sound a bit nervous. I'm like, I'm not as just like loose in that. And then we've just grown, and then we got Joey.K on board, and it's just been like popping off, bro. Yeah, bro, honestly, 100%. all of it. I don't care. That's the most corniest answer I can give, but
it's true, bro.
It's true, bro. All of it.
I got,
what about you?
A few funny, man. Like,
what's yours?
I remember the first time where like I didn't even know like Awella and Theo and stuff were clued into what we were doing really, but I went over their house one time, and Theo gave me a bar of soap because of when we were talking about the fucking.
If you clean,
do you use a bar of soap or body wash?
They're actually listening to what we're saying.
Well, they saw that. I don't know if they saw it from a clip or whatever, but I walked in and he gave me the bar of soap as a joke because that's a good one as well.
That's
funny moment. Oh, fuck. We've had lot of good funny moments, man. Zexa says when Iggy says "fuck them Americans" when you're roasting them Americans.
Man, fuck them though, man. They pussies, man. They're actual pussies.
We have some American fans. So
you just got to be careful with your chili fingers to touch the end of that. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Then Shako says, when you boys did that Twitch stream during COVID.
Ooh.
Oh, bro, you know that Twitch stream we did where it was, this thing's already not sticky, but with Holloway and
Aussie slang.
And Aussie slang.
That was funny.
I got so drunk. I was vomiting that after that podcast, bro. I spewed out my guts and shit.
At home?
Yeah, at home.
That's so good. So that's the shit you don't see off camera, guys.
Yeah, bro. I got so drunk. I had like fucking... I drank like a fucking...
For those of you who think like we're not getting lit, bro, we're getting lit. Like there's some after scene shit that you guys just never hear about or see. Like that's funny as. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, I forgot to tell you. But Carl Whitehill says, when FriendlyFire said about me, he goes fishing with a fucking shark rod. Cracked me up. And then Dakota Jones Ross says music reviews would have to be my favorite segment. And I forgot to tell you, boys, Megalodon, I'm sure if he was active right now, he would have sent something in, but he sent me an email.
Wait, what?
Because he was taking a break from social media and everything.
Oh, yeah,
But he
okay.
sent me an email the other day, and he told me to give, his regards to you boys. He was just saying, like, man, it's good, it's been good, off social media, you guys are killing it, man. He's been just keeping up with the pod and shit.
Oh, okay.
He's just a good
nice.
dude, man.
Yeah, he is,
Okay.
bro.
He's on one of my songs on the album coming out July 2nd, so
Wait, what song's that?
working with your beat with the Conquest.
Is that verse that you played for
Yeah,
us
the
on
snippet
that
we played.
with
Yeah.
the Incredible Hulk
Yeah,
verse?
yeah, that's the one.
I was wondering, it was a bit suspicious I haven't seen or heard for, because usually me and Meg are messaging like back and forth.
Yeah, he's
Whether
taking a break, yeah.
No, that's fine. That's you're off Instagram, aren't you?
Yeah, just Insta. But Facebook I barely use ever. Mainly use that to try to remember people's birthdays, but sometimes sometimes it fails to even do that, and I'm like still missing people's birthdays. But eventually I'll get it back. But at the moment, bit of a hiatus.
Like people
dogs.
I feel like you do gain a little bit more time on your hands because I don't know about you guys, but when I have Instagram, I know you guys use it for what you're doing here, but I obviously don't use it for fucking. I have a business account at Joey.K Electrical, but
Yeah.
I just used to spend so much time scrolling. And don't get me wrong, TikTok I go on that a bit, but I'm not like super invested in TikTok. Just enough where it's not really taking up too much time. But when I have all different platforms going at the once, I spend so much time on my phone, bro. Like screen time a day is like 8-9 hours. I'm like, what the fuck?
That's the worst part is too, is like when you get that little notification at the end of the week where it's like your screen time was up like 50%. You're
Yeah.
like, oh.
Yeah, you were 50% more of a lazy cunt this week. Congrats.
Like really, you're like 50%. It's like holy shit. How much was I on it last week? So
Yeah.
it's like, oh, that's the kick in the guts for me where I'm like, oh, should I like delete something here
Right.
or like what am I?
Get rid of Facebook. Get rid of if
Yeah.
you already don't use it, get rid of Facebook. It was the best thing. I didn't even get rid of it by choice. They fucking kicked me out and didn't give me my fucking account back because but by the way, the worst customer service ever, Facebook. Terrible. They said send us your ID and shit, we'll get your account back. I did. Never heard from them. 6 months. I kept messaging them. I was like, what the fuck, man? And then I was like, fuck it. And it was the best thing ever.
Yeah.
Facebook sucks, man. Facebook is dog shit.
I don't know what people use it for mostly nowadays.
Remembering birthdays.
That's
Yeah,
it,
birthdays.
right?
And sharing news
but
and
a lot
dumb
of
shit.
older people though,
Yeah,
they froth
oldies.
Facebook. They post all the time and this and that. But I don't really fucking use it, to be
I
honest.
don't use it either. I only kept the messenger to talk to friends
Yeah,
or
I got
family.
Messenger, but I got no profile picture, nothing. But speaking of Facebook, you hear Elon Musk and Mark Zuckerberg might have a fucking UFC fight? Seriously,
No
bro.
way.
You haven't seen it?
that is cap,
It's you, bro. Eddie Hearn's been talking about it and fucking Dana White. Like, they're seriously...
Really?
Yeah, 100%.
That's cap, bro.
Bro, it might actually happen. It's
Why?
looking like it might actually... For charity, like the Elon Musk, because Elon Musk, they've been tweeting at each other.
They're going to look like the most gumbiest people fighting each other. I feel like it'll be like one of those fights where you're like,
No, but Mark Zuckerberg does jujitsu. But Elon Musk is so out of shape, though. He looks terrible.
he looks like,
He looks like a balloon, bro.
I'm sorry, I'll put my money on Elon Musk because he's gonna come out in like a mech suit, like a
yeah, he'd be like Tony Stark. Instead of
Yeah,
an
yeah.
Iron Man suit, it's just his own little version.
Elon man.
He's
Like,
like,
Elon, man.
I am Elon Man.
But yeah, apparently they might. It's looking like it might happen, bro. Like it's a good
God.
chance it might actually happen, bro.
I don't know,
that'd be-
man.
It'll probably make heaps of views just because
they're
people want to
huge.
see it.
It'd be the biggest fight in the world
It'd be
ever.
funny as fuck.
It's not for the same reason you watch Conor McGregor
Yeah,
versus.
no, it'd get more sales than Conor McGregor just
Yeah.
because it's Elon
That's what
Musk.
Dana White said. Yeah.
Yeah, just for the comedic purposes alone.
But because they were tweeting at each other, and Mark Zuckerberg's, Elon Musk said something, and then Mark Zuckerberg said like, "Send me location." Like he was like Khabib apparently says that.
Khabib, yeah,
he was
yeah.
referencing Khabib, and then Elon Musk, and then Mark Zuckerberg hit up Dana White. He's like, "Is he serious or what?" And Dana White's, "I don't know. Let me ask him." And Dana White asked Elon Musk, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm dead serious. Like, let's do it." Like, and they're trying to
See, that's proof that when you have that much money, like fuck you money, you think you can fight.
Yeah.
they will have the best trainers though.
Oh,
Like, they will
yeah, but, like,
train.
no-
It'll be for charity too, though, which would be good.
I like the nose. I like the nose ring. Yeah.
That looks good, I reckon. But yeah.
Anyway, I'd be keen to
You look
see
like you're
that,
about to sing like all the small things. She
If
left
you're
me
listening
roses
on
by the
Spotify,
stairs.
Iggy's put a earring in his nose.
Yeah. Little punk girl.
Do you have points? Do you have any points? What do we rate that first? I think we should do a rating, right?
Oh, delicious.
On taste or like...
no,
Okay,
both.
So taste and heat. I reckon that was a solid like
That's
8, 9.
That's 9 for
Yeah.
taste and
Yeah.
9 for heat. To me, right?
Wait, 9 in
But-
terms
but
of like you mean
taste.
like not, but 9
For heat,
heat
so,
meaning lower. Like as in what was that heat? Obviously it's 1, right?
Yeah, I was going to say we don't have to rate the
We
heat.
have to rate
like,
the heat
it's the first one,
in
so
order.
it's a 1
But in
on
terms
heat,
of
but
taste, right?
It was really nice,
Bro,
bro.
in terms of taste, that's a 9.
Yeah, well, that's going to drop as we go forward. But yeah,
yeah, of course.
Yeah, I'll give that maybe an 8 too. That was very tasty. And I'm hungry, so...
I mean,
Yeah.
if you want,
Like I actually devoured that. I was
yeah,
like,
same.
like,
yeah.
Yeah,
should we?
Do you want to move to the next wing?
yeah, I
munch,
reckon.
munch,
Yeah,
bro?
let's
Yeah,
fucking
I
let's
reckon
go, bro. I don't want to blow our load too quick either, but
No one wants to blow their load too quick. Am I right?
it is a special, so we can. We're chilling, we're vibing, man. It's holiday mode. These two
Fucking oath,
about to
man.
leave, man. No work today. They've been hanging out all day.
Having some whiskeys.
Here we go, bro. Here we go.
Oh, it's a fun one, man. If you've been listening to FireCast, listening to the music, everything, thank you, man. It's been
Yeah,
popping
man.
off lately. We truly appreciate everybody, and we've had a lot of people like asking for this stuff. It's crazy that people are, and people. When I put that best bits question up, I thought maybe no one's gonna have much to say,
Yeah.
but the fact that like 5 people have a fucking memorable moment of
Yeah.
us, it's awesome, dude.
Yeah,
So,
fucking earth. All right, guys.
yeah.
All right, bye.
Salud.
Salud.
Pa arriba,
Pa arriba,
pa abajo,
pa abajo,
pa centro,
pa centro,
adentro.
Adentro.
Juicy fucking pussies.
I'm basically Spanish.
That's already hotter. Yeah. Off the bat, I could.
Really?
The heat, it's a
Really?
little bit hot. No, it's not
Already?
bad. It's not bad at all, but it's much hotter than the first one. Oh, that's not bad at all. Not as tasty. I don't think that's as tasty.
Okay, hold on a second. That's already hot as fuck, bro.
Oh, you're not going to do well here, my
I'm not capping.
You're not going to do well.
I'm not capping.
That's not that bad at all. What do you think? Are you good with spice or what?
Yeah, I'm
You're
probably
Egyptian.
I'm probably the most tolerable to spice here from the sounds of it. So whoever voted,
I'm okay.
Whoever
I'm
didn't
okay.
vote me whoever didn't vote me number 1 for chili tolerance, go fuck yourself. No, I'm joking.
I'm pretty good. I'm okay.
It's good. It's you do feel a bit of a kick, but it's like for me, I can taste the flavors as well, which is what I'm after. If I have a chili where it's just heat and no taste, I'm like, oh no.
yeah.
But for me, that has a bit of taste. But everyone's different. You know what I mean? Like,
It's crazy that this is 2, and then I'm just thinking like, this is 2.
Yeah, what the hell?
What is 10?
that's what I mean, guys. Like,
What is 10?
But this isn't bad at all. I can handle
No,
it.
that was, you know what? That's okay.
Not as tasty, I would say.
Right. Ooh.
Let's see if I got another Instagram poll here. I said,
Okay.
leave us a question or say something interesting. Oh, we got a few of these. Rose says, what is the most disgusting thing you've ever eaten?
Good question.
That is a good question. I don't know, probably dog shit.
Well, hold on a second. Right. When we were kids, this guy used to eat erasers, like rubbers. Remember when you were addicted to eating rubbers?
Yeah, I remember.
Did you even remember the taste of those? No.
No, I still eat them. No, I don't. I remember I used to. I remember I used to eat the kibble too. Right,
Wow.
I don't know if I told this story on the podcast, right? But we have our crazy uncle Chiche, right? That used to come over to our nans quite a lot, right? Very like, out there kind of guy. But he'd rock up. He's old dude, right? Wear all these crazy suits, all this jewelry. Right? He'd rock up. And one time they were telling me, I was pissing myself laughing when they told me this. They had so they had the dog food on top of there's a little fridge there on the side. They had the dog food on the top of the fridge. Yeah. Like the little kibble bits. And Chiche comes in, and Chiche's talking or whatever, and he starts eating the kibble.
No,
thinking it's like little nuts, like a bowl of mixed nuts or something.
oh my god.
And my family were telling me that he just started eating the fucking kibble from the fridge.
Oh my god.
No,
And they're like, what the fuck are you doing?
No, he
mate?
didn't.
Weren't you there when
Nah.
bro? Oh, when the team was telling, I was pissing myself laughing, man. So he's just talking
That's fucking
casually.
crazy. That's fucking crazy.
Picking at the kibble, the dog, the dog kibble, thinking it's nuts or something.
Oh, I can top that, and this is no cap either. Like, swear on my life, it happened, bro. Like, so my old man, the grossest thing I've ever eaten. Fuck, it wasn't even like that bad, but it was like taro. Have you know the food?
That's
I
fucking
hate taro.
What is that?
It's a very heavily based carb food. It looks like a potato, but you can cook it different ways. You can cook it into slice it into fries and deep fry it. Apparently that's a bit better. But I had it in like cold potato form, so it was like a big slab of taro cut in like.
Is that gross?
It was like starchy and like and cold and no taste, bland as, right. But that's the worst thing I've probably eaten. But my dad, and similar to the kibble story. So back in the day, before the golden retriever I had now, we had another one called Diego, and he used to have that, you know, that long, thick Devon loaf thing, and it has vegetables cut up in it. It's like a big Devon loaf. Anyway, so mum had it, and it was like half cut. It was half finished, but she peeled it back. But when it got down to the point where the wrapping no longer stayed on properly, she would wrap it in foil, right? The remainder of it in foil. So my old man, he works from home, he used to work from home, and no one was home. It was just him. And he went to the fridge and he's like, oh, sweet. What's this? Opens the fucking foil up, sees half a slab of this, what looked like fucking Devon, and he slices like 2 thick slabs off like that, puts it on a bread roll with cheese. I promise to God, he put 2 on 2 different bread rolls. He went for 1, so he did 1 bread roll first. Sorry, 1 slice. Boom, had 1. He had 2. He finished. Not just that. Mum comes home from work later that day and goes, "Hey Joe, did you feed the dog already?" And she's like, "No, I haven't." And he's like, "Where's the rest of the dog food?" And he's like, "Where? Like what dog food?" He's like, "The one on the shelf." And he's like, "What? The one wrapped in the foil?" He's like, "Dog food? That was Devon." He's like, "That was dog food." And he's like, "Oh, I made myself 2. Like 2 bread rolls." He made himself 2. So not only did he have 1, he literally had 2 bread rolls.
He enjoyed it.
Yeah. And then there was another time where my sister and him were in the kitchen. And this is how my dad's a smart man, but he has sometimes he has these mental brain snaps. It kind of reminds me of myself, really. But he legit goes up to it was sitting on the kitchen bench, and it was one of those, you know, the dishwashing liquid. Do you know that it's got the square, the slab, and it's half blue, half white. Then it's got the little red ball in the middle. Bro, he thought it was a chocolate with a Jaffa in the middle. Like he thought it was a thing. I promise. And he picks up this little slab thing. He goes to bite it, and he had his mouth around it. And Monique goes, my sister, Monique goes, "Dad, no!" Because she didn't know what to say. She's like, "Ugh." And he went, "What?" And he's like, "That's a dishwashing tablet." He's like, "Oh, I thought it was a candy or something." I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me?"
He just eats it.
Yeah, I swear it's like an ethnic thing, eh? Like, must be.
Well, right,
They just eat whatever.
like I've told this story on the pod before. Like my dad thought the mosquito repellent was sunscreen.
What? Oh,
Rubbing it in my eyes and shit.
Like, yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Bro, please,
What's the grossest thing you've eaten?
bro, I don't. What I've eaten?
Are you just not a picky person? So
Yeah, like well, I haven't.
I'm not picky, but
I don't know. I can't remember. I know there's some
can't-
gross things I've eaten.
It would have to be when I was a kid, but I don't actually remember.
Brussels sprouts
No, I like
when they're cooked right, though.
not like Brussels sprouts. Oh shit, not like Brussels sprouts and shit, but like
I like broccoli. A lot of people don't like broccoli, but
I actually like broccoli when you cook it, like fry it.
yeah, broccoli's nice. Man.
So there's nothing that really
Oh, I'm sure there's something we got
Yeah.
in there.
I guess you just stick to what you used to, right?
Yeah,
Stick to what you like.
No, unless I was a kid, I don't actually remember
Yeah.
eating shit or something. But I probably have.
I feel like you take less chances as you get older sometimes
Yeah.
with food,
I just
depending on
don't
your
remember.
palate. Yeah.
You're not as adventurous.
Yeah.
But on a similar note, Mum says, if poison is past its expiry date, is it more poisonous or is it no longer poisonous?
I reckon it's poisonous, but it's just out of date.
Wait, what was the question?
Did you say?
So if poison is past its expiry date, is it more poisonous or is it no longer poisonous?
I reckon it's more.
In more poison
Because it's not only is it poisonous, but that poison
festering, yeah.
is fucking foul.
Yeah,
And does poison have an expiry?
I don't know. First of all, sorry, get that second bottle out.
We didn't show the
Yeah.
first. That's the first.
my
sauce.
bad. So that's the first.
What's it called? What are they called? So the first
This
sauce.
was chili maple.
So the first sauce is called chili maple. Pretty tasty. What are we rating it? The second one?
The second one, okay. At
Now
first,
the
I was
second
like,
one
"Ooh."
is curry verde Thai green curry hot sauce.
It did have like Kai Curry fucking taste.
Kai curry? Kai curry?
You know what I mean? Thai curry.
Curry
kinda,
verde.
yeah, I got that a lot.
Verde.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Verde.
it does have that Thai, like green Thai curry taste.
I didn't like that as much, man. I'll give that a 6 if it.
The first one was like yum, and now I can already tell it's getting like.
To
ugh.
me, that was the first one was a 9, and the second one for me was like
6.
a 7. That's for
Yeah.
me though.
Yeah, I'm just not. That flavor's not. You know.
Well, your boys' numbers are about to plummet.
Pierce says, "Would it be considered gay if I sucked my own penis?"
I've thought about this often. I've gave this a lot of thought. So let me start. I think, yeah, it's kind of gay, and I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. Right? You got to know that whatever you're doing by yourself, like something sexual, or whatever. If imagine your closest homies, right, all walking in one day, and whatever you're doing by yourself,
You're sucking
if
dick.
they can give you shit for it, it's probably gay. You know what I mean? Like as in like if I was just pulling myself, it's like, oh, whatever. But if I've got my legs heaved over my head, right, like tangling myself like a pretzel, just face fucking myself, just pulling my fucking thighs towards my face, just
Yeah, that is definitely gay.
It's definitely gay, right?
That's gay. As
Imagine that, yeah. Because how else are you sucking your dick? There's one way to suck your dick.
We'll a couple more of these.
Oh, fine. You didn't want to answer it?
I think it's gay. Right? All right.
I mean, it's yourself, right?
Yeah.
Isn't it like
It's not gay if it's on
you're
yourself.
wanking? Why is it? Isn't it weird when you wank yourself? It's not gay, but when the
Like,
mouth
you
is
can't
used,
suck your dick. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's this interesting thing, I guess.
I don't know. Leave your comments below. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, let us know.
or answer this one. Do you think a Dutch rudder is gay? Now, the Dutch rudder is if we're sitting in a circle right now, and I wank with my left hand, I write with my right. I know I'm ambidextrous, talented, but I'm like putting my left hand over my cock, right?
Wait, you wank with your left hand?
Yeah. But I write with my right. It's weird. I think because one time I had an injury on this hand, so I had to kind of adapt. And I'm a creature of, I adapt pretty well, you know what I mean? So I was like, and I swapped. Yeah, I swapped.
okay.
No,
Wow.
my dad used to make me change hands when I wanked. No, I'm joking. No, but like for me, for the Dutch rudder is what hand do you wank with, Iggy?
Right. My right hand. I'm right-handed on everything.
So that's not going to work. So you're right-handed as well?
Yeah, man.
Oh fuck, that's not going to work. Okay, you do two.
It's like a circle jerk.
Circle jerk. So you move my arm that's attached to my dick, right? But you don't touch. You don't grab my dick. So let's just say I'm doing with this hand. You move my arm like this. You move it back and forth. So then, and I'm moving your arm that's moving your dick. So I'm not touching your dick, but I'm making you jerk off your dick, and you're making me jerk off mine.
Who comes up with this shit?
It was in Zack and Miri Make a Porno with Seth Rogen.
What
and
the fuck? That's the Dutch rudder.
That's a Dutch rudder, yeah.
Oh,
Don't knock it till you try it,
on
boys.
that note, Zexa says, "What's your thoughts on the missing submarine?" We kind of covered that a lot in the special, so in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, but no, that's...
It did blow up though
Yeah,
since then.
they
Yeah.
did.
It did blow up. And Iggy, explain what you were saying before.
So, right. First of all, it went that deep, right? So, again, science. The more times that submersible dived, it was subduing to the pressures of the ocean, right? So every time it's diving, it's getting weaker and weaker, essentially.
Yeah.
Weaker and weaker, right? So what's happened is it's gone down once. Oh, awesome. It's worked. Mad, I can start charging people 300 grand a ticket. It's gone down twice with a couple billionaires. Oh, mad, I've made $500,000. It's worked out. Third time, it's the machine now is like weak as, but it's gone down. Fourth time, fifth time, it's gone down. This shit's like not supposed to be diving, but it's gone down and it's literally self-imploded on itself. Now, death by self-implosion, I don't even know if you feel it.
No, I don't
you
think you
die
don't.
instantly.
I reckon you don't.
You die
don't.
instantly.
Yeah, you dust.
So they would have been diving and it would have been like a nut goes flying, like a screw goes flying, a bit of water leaks in. By the time you kind of all go, what the fuck?
Your guts just
Like
everywhere.
You're gone.
you're
Yeah.
gone. Like, how do you even describe dying like that?
Well, it's
Like-
at least it's instant. You know, like you're not suffering.
Or is it? Did they die a horrendous, horribly painful death.
No, hopefully.
Well, at
not.
least it was the scariest, right? It's got to be one of the scariest because it's like you're in a coffin but underwater. You know you're going to go.
And then it just boom.
But did it not have the technology to just go back up? Or did it not know it was too late? Because obviously it was missing.
No, well, that's the thing too. What people don't realize is like when you even fish, right? When you go deep sea fishing, sometimes when you reel up a fish, it's like dead. It's like its guts are like ripped open because when you're reeling it up and it's so deep, the pressure of it coming up from the not the bottom of the ocean, but from so many meters down, it's coming up, and the fish implodes. It's the same shit.
Well, have you seen the blobfish? Everyone's seen it. You know that ugly ass fucking fish, the blobfish.
That's not the one with the fucking disco light on
The
the
big
end?
nose. No.
The big nose.
The big
Okay.
nose with the ugly tooth.
Yeah.
Well, that looks like a normal fish at where it lives. It's so deep underwater. But when you bring it to the surface, it
really?
loses its shape.
Oh,
And
really?
It looks like that. Yeah, because
shit.
it's a deep water fish, you know. So obviously this submarine wasn't built for what it was doing. Like it wasn't going to last. It's very sad, you know, but I mean,
So it wasn't bullshit, DZ.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I mean,
DZ in the other episode in the filler, DZ was saying how it's bullshit. It's just a
you'll
distraction.
see what I was saying in a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
But
I feel like
I don't know, man.
The thing is that everyone thinks it's bullshit because it involves a bunch of rich people. But I actually
don't
feel
know,
like this
though.
is just the ambitions of rich people that's just come back and bit them in the
Yeah,
ass.
they have too much
Maybe.
time on their hands. They're like, I want to go see the Titanic.
It's just hard. I find it hard to believe anything I see on TV, you know, in the news. It's just hard for me. But, you know, it's tragic. Sad for them. Sad for the families. But, yeah, should we go on the third wing? Yes, sir. While we're doing
want
that,
that one.
let's finish these.
Get that bottle out, man.
Shako says, yeah, Mark Zuckerberg versus Elon Musk. Also, Andrew Tate wants to train Elon Musk because he hates Meta. And then Shako also says Dana White said 3 serious fights doing a cage match. Elon Musk and Mark Zuckerberg. I told you. See? It's not happening.
So this one is zesty lemon pepper hot sauce.
That looks good. See, that one looks fucking awesome.
This looks...
I'm a fan of lemon.
This looks juicy pussy, bro. And remember, please don't wipe your eyes or touch your cock or touch your
Yeah.
asshole. Like,
Yeah, I
seriously.
know it's going to be
Don't-
hard for me not to touch my cock.
Cheers. I was about to fucking take a munch out of it. I'm hungry.
guy's hungry as fuck.
All right, let's roll.
That's beautiful.
They are getting lukewarm because the wings have been sitting in it. But it's not bad.
I think that'll work in our favor as the
Yeah.
heat intensifies. It's
Yeah.
like at least the wings are cool. for a bit.
I'm more of a fan.
That's the best one.
That's not even as spicy as number 2, I don't think.
Yeah. Okay, we fucked up the order here.
We didn't fuck up the order, but the thing is, this is how they get you, man. They give you a false sense of, hey, I should be like eating ghost peppers when I wake up.
Some of them have a buffer, you know. It is kicking up a little bit now. But I'm more of a fan of the darker wings, man. When it comes to my chicken,
What would you rate? What would you
taste?
rate that one? Yeah, the taste. Obviously, the taste,
Right.
not the heat.
definitely better than the last one. The taste, I'll give this maybe a 7. Not as good as the first one.
Bro, that's 10 out of 10.
Really?
Yeah, that was delicious.
Well,
That
I
was
like the first one
fucking...
better.
Bro, the Krabby Patty, the Krabby Shack.
Krabby Shack, man.
This is Mr. Krabs'...
Krabby Patty.
This is the secret formula. This is the secret fucking formula. This is delicious.
Yeah, it is nice.
This is the one I could have on like my everyday lunch. Out of all 3 of them so far, this is the one that I could put like on my sandwich and shit.
I agree.
That's
agree with you.
delicious, bro.
You
Love
should have
it.
watched the dogs because Dougie was up on the fucking...
Yeah, they're getting curious about these fucking wings.
They're like, oh, what's all the fuss? What are they talking about?
It's nice.
Bro, you know what? Thus far, juicy pussies, bro. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. That's fucking goody, bro.
All right. Let me just get these out of the way so I can put my phone down. I said, do you like spicy food in line with what we're doing here? 13 votes for yes, 5 votes for no. Do you like spicy food?
Yeah. But
do
to,
like
to a
spicy
certain extent, though, like I said before, I like to taste what I'm eating and not just the chili aspect. I like a bit of kick, but give me that flavor as well, because the mix of the heat and the flavor, sometimes they mix sweet with heat as well. But yeah, I like chili.
If it's just heat, where's the fun? Like I've never understood. I used to have a friend.
Talk to any Indian, they'll tell you.
That's like I used to have a friend who lived up the road. We spoke about him before, Jerry, and their dad used to have a big jar of chili peppers, and he would just eat the chili peppers. And it's like, why? What's enjoyable about spice?
This is what I say to all the boys all the time, right? So all the boys, right? They all think they're like the chili gods. And we once went to this place, got like the most second hottest chili in the world or whatever the fuck it was. It was called like Sex Panther or something. I didn't even fucking bother.
Sex Panther.
yeah, Joey's out.
I'm like, you got me at sex.
I didn't even bother. These cunts ate it. They were crying. Crying. And then at the end of it, they're crying going, that tastes mad. Like, no, it didn't. You can
Taste mad.
I can clearly see in your face it didn't taste mad
like you're
at
sweating
all.
profusely.
But people, this is my unpopular opinion. People who think they like chili are just capping.
liars.
They're fucking fat liars. There's a threshold. Like,
Or they're sadists. Is it sadists when they like to inflict pain on themselves?
Yeah, sadistic or whatever, sadist or what the fuck is it called? But I'm telling you, they're capping because there's a line of taste and pain to the point where you can't feel anything in your mouth.
Yeah. And
Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
and yeah, like my ex-girlfriend, her dad at the time, or her stepdad, when we used to have we used to go to Rocco's Pizza, for example. This is just an example. I remember this fucking clear as day. He had a prawn pizza. The prawn already come with fresh chili cut up on it, right? And then he goes, can I get one prawn pizza, but can I have a side of chili flakes? And he's like, yeah, sweet. Then he gets a teaspoon, and on top of the pizza which had chili on it, green chilies, he's just gone with a teaspoon and sprinkled chili flakes. And I promise, he had a stack of serviettes about that thick, yay thick, right? And then when he was eating, he was sweating that bad from his brow, and his nose was running a bit. So he's sitting there going, and then he's like, and then blowing his nose. And I'm like, bro, are you having fun or are you dying? Like,
is it nice?
Well, he likes it. Like he wasn't complaining. Like, I feel like we're gonna be complaining by the time we get to the end, but he wasn't complaining. He was just minding his own business, talking. But every now and then he'd go,
He wipes his face.
and I'm like, bro, you're literally like fucking sweating right now.
so
Like,
he's straight capping.
yeah.
I do like how it clears your sinuses though. Like a bit of spice, it clears your nose, clears your throat and everything. Like, how long have you been watching FireCast? 10 votes for since the beginning. 0 votes for new listener. 5 votes for occasional listener.
Really?
Listen, if you're an occasional listener, we love
Welcome.
you too, man.
Welcome.
Every now and then, we know podcasts are hard to listen to, especially these longer ones. Can be tough, man, tuning in every time. But even if you drop in every now and then, man, we appreciate you.
It's still something, you know what I mean? I feel like you don't have to always follow it every single episode to enjoy whatever episode you drop in on.
Of course, like, everyone's welcome here. Is that the second one, or we didn't show the third one?
No, we did.
That's the third one.
So we've had chili maple, Thai green curry,
green better there,
and this is the lemon pepper. So
that's the best one.
the next one, I rate that probably a 9 up there with the
That's
other
the
one.
best one, bro.
I like the first one better. I'm a big fan of lemon. Every time I get lemon flavored anything, like if there's lemon flavor, I always get lemon. But I like the first one better.
Because the good thing about this is I bought this for like, what was it? Including shipping was like close to $170.
Seriously?
Yeah, including
Really?
because it's from America, right? I ordered on the Sunday, it came on the Friday, so it was within the week. But the thing is, it's a good taste tester because you can buy these individually. So whatever one you really like,
Enjoy,
you can
That's
get
cool.
it.
I'll be buying
That's
that.
smart, man.
That's
And obviously,
amazing.
it's way cheaper. But I just wanted to do it because I'm a massive
Boys.
fan of hot ones.
Safe boy style.
Speaking of lemon, here we go.
Lemon, lime and bitters, Bundaberg alcohol, Queensland cane
Cheers, guys.
spirit, Kanye.
Salud.
Salud.
Mind you, me and Joe have been drinking all day.
It's a winner.
That's delicious, man.
Ooh.
That is delicious.
Out of 5, no half numbers.
Iggy always pops it with the random.
The drinks,
The
I
random
like
picks.
it though, man. I like it. That's a 4 for me, man.
That's it.
I reckon it's a 6, 7.
That's a 5. Out of 5.
That's a 4 for
Oh,
me.
out of 5. Oh, yeah, we
Yeah.
did out of 5.
Out of
right?
5 for the
Out of
drinks.
five.
My bad.
That's a
I
5
reckon,
for me.
I reckon, yeah, 4. Yeah, I reckon 5. I was going to go 4.5. I love
Seriously
the halves.
though, a 5 is the best drink you could possibly get.
Yeah.
Think
Right.
about it.
But no,
That's the best drink you could possibly
Okay,
get.
not that I can get, but you want to know how
then
I
it's not
judge
a
it?
5.
No, for me, a 5 is
How long you can drink it for in one night?
exactly. if I can go clubbing and partying and have like 3 of these, that's a 5.
Yeah, because like some drinks
Yeah.
you can't have too much of.
Exactly. Even some
fair
beers
enough.
I can't. So for me, this is a fucking 5. So 5,
5.
10,
I give it a 4.
14. This must
Not
be
bad.
This might be our highest one. Yeah. Has any drink got 555?
Well, we haven't been keeping much of a score. To
No.
be honest, but it's up there. And with that, the Instagram polls are done, man. You guys think Iggy will handle the spice the worst, me the best, and Joey the middle? We'll see how that pans out. But yeah, if you keep responding to the Instagram, thank you. It's good that we can do this last minute too. I only did it a couple hours ago, and we got that much responses. So, yeah, man, keep tuning in. Good things to come. While they're away, the show's still going to be
Yes,
running.
we've got some shit
just like
backed up
normal,
for you,
man.
All right.
I'm very impressed we did that. So,
Right, I knew we
props
could do
to
it.
you guys. Props to you for the editing, man.
I know we
yeah,
can do
man.
it. I know we can fucking do it. So I'm thinking, let's get the fourth one.
Yeah,
out,
I'm thinking that too.
and then I'm gonna read.
Hell yeah.
I've got some cool shit I want to read.
Can
out.
I have one of these cigars or what?
Yeah, light it up, bro.
Well, I'll eat this first.
Yeah, well, I didn't pass you some of the other one because I thought you fucking weren't having any.
No, I like a cigar, man.
Fuck it, we're gonna akimbo like this.
Yeah, fuck you,
We're
man.
gonna akimbo
But we'll
this
eat this first.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of these small cigars, to be honest.
I love them.
Why though?
Bro, on a night out, smoking room, I just go in, or when I'm playing pokies, I go in,
How many do you get in a pack? 5.
like 10.
Why don't you get the Jewel? I get the vanilla flavored. They're actually like fat cigars, man.
Yeah. What are they called though?
Jewel. They're called
just called Jewel
they're called
cigars.
Jewel vanilla flavored cigars, man. I like smoking a cigar because it's like fat. You know, these are like a cigarette. You might as well smoke a
that's why I
cigarette.
like
You
it.
heard it here first. DZ likes some fat. You know what I mean? He likes that fat
Well, when it
chode.
comes to cigar, if I'm gonna ever smoke tobacco, I don't smoke cigarettes. Neither do you, right? Like we're not cigarette smokers, but cigars are cool, man. You smoke a cigar for the fucking vibe.
Yeah.
bro, you know?
To be honest, I'll probably take up cigarettes while I'm in
in
Europe.
Europe, yeah, like a dirty Frenchman. like-
just for 6 weeks, and then I'll just quit again. Like,
Yeah.
fuck that.
yeah, I've never felt the draw for.
I had a
cigarettes.
cigar and I remember I tried Patron straight and it was rubbish, but I did it because I was at a beach party in Mykonos and my mate got duty free because you can get cheap duty free cigars, and he got all these little vanilla cigars and we had those on a Mykonos beach and we're just like, fuck it, you feel like a boss. I hated every sip of the Patron, but I did it for the aesthetics.
I've never had
100%.
Patron.
Yeah, it's not really
Okay.
great.
So this is number 4. is
Number
it?
4.
What's
And
it called?
it is
What's the-
called-
all right, we're getting serious.
Now
here.
we're getting. I'm nervous now.
It is called Chile Lengua de Fuego. So this
Chili
one,
lengua de fuego.
this
tongue
one-
of fire.
tongue of
this one
fire.
is tongue of fire, and it's the ghost chili pepper. Oh, not ghost.
Ooh.
It's hot sauce with
Sounds
chocolate ghost pepper chipotle with smoked garlic and raw sugar and ginger root. So
Whoa.
it's a bit of a mixed one.
See,
this
I
one.
don't like it when they've got too many ingredients.
Yeah.
in
Well,
one.
but
that's
it's got chocolate in it though, so that's got to be a cooling aspect.
It's
I think it'll taste pretty nice, right?
Yeah,
All right, let's cheers.
Cheers.
Joey
Let's go.
knows something that we don't. He's keeping very quiet.
Oh, this is one that's going to creep up on you a bit. I am hungry, man, so I'm eating these fucking wings, bro.
That's what they're there for, bro. Doesn't count if you're not eating them, right?
The worst part is he's eating them like like it's dinner.
Yeah.
So he's like,
Yeah. This is going to be the only dinner in your life that turns on you.
I can't really taste much chocolate.
Well, I mean, you know,
you know
Maybe
what?
a hint.
No, you know what?
it's got so much other stuff in there, though.
I can.
Yeah, maybe a hint. Yeah.
That is. I don't know if this is creeping up on me, but
Yeah, it's creeping up on me for sure.
that's fucking yum.
You know, we do have 5 more wings to go, guys. So just know that, yeah, it's going to ramp up. Actually, we got 5. We got
delicious.
6. We got 6 more wings. Sorry, I forgot these ones.
Yeah, we got the number 10. I don't know if you can
Yeah.
see in the camera, but we got the number 10 sitting here.
Yeah, we
That's a little bit of a-
separated that from the rest of the wings because
Mainly because it didn't fit on the fucking.
yeah.
Me and Joey.K.
We almost mixed up the order of the wings because I came over earlier today. I came over earlier today marinating these motherfuckers, and I labeled every single Tupperware container, but I almost mixed up the order. That could have been disastrous.
Yeah, we almost fucked the whole thing up. These two fucking dumb and dumber.
That's a bit
here.
of It's a bit of a creeper, that one as well.
Yeah, it creeps up on you for sure. What do you rate it? Let's go the rating out of 10. Flavor.
I go still a 6 or 7. Yeah, for me.
You look like you're struggling, bro.
Fuck,
How are
bro.
you gonna get through this, man?
That's yum though. Like when you try to hide the hot side aside, that's very yum.
But could you have it on your lunches? Probably not.
No. We got for my lunches. You got to take it back a step to the peppers. Like that's
It does creep up on you. It keeps creeping up on you, and your lips fucking feel.
It's like the Bill Cosby of fucking hot sauces. Just creeps up on you.
I give it maybe a 6, man.
Yeah.
It's not. The first one was the best.
Yeah.
Tasted
so the wings are out of 10. I give this 6.
6. Not bad.
I give it a 6.
What'd you give it?
I gave it 7.
7. Fucking hell, bro!
That's
This
a
guy.
bro.
You're gonna. Let's spark. You got points. You got topics.
Yeah, I've got a couple of this is like a little weird slideshow. Again, this might come across as stupid, but this one was cool. I like this one because it made you think a little bit. So you got, that feeling you get when you're on top of a building, and you think like, what if I jumped?
Yeah.
Or if you're driving and you're like, fuck, what if I just like swerved into this tree?
Like you're not going to, but you're like, what if?
Yeah. There's actually a French name for it called l'appel du vide. L'appel du vide, which translates to the call of the void. And it's actually an idea that something's actually calling you
To kill yourself.
into the void, like to the afterlife.
What's it called?
L'appel du vide.
L'appel du vadi.
L'appel du vadi.
So every time that happens to me when I'm driving, I'll be like, l'appel du vadi.
Yeah. So there's
So someone that's like clinically depressed is just like, l'appel du vadi all the time. Fucking hell, bro.
But yeah. Did you ever get that feeling?
Not really. I've heard people talk about it before, and I've heard Holloway mention that, but I've never. Not really, man. Maybe like, those thoughts where you think like, what if someone busted in here with a fucking AK-47? Like, what would I do with?
And you always like end up on top like the hero in your head. Eh? I'll fucking knock him out with his own gun. And
I've had those ones, but I've never thought like I could swerve on. Maybe
I've had that, but it's more the fact that I am fully able to do that. I'm just not going to. But it's like, what if I did?
I have that a bit more. Like, I could just, I say it to my missus too sometimes. I'll be like, I could just, like, if we're driving, there's pedestrians around, like, I could just ram into these cunts. I'll be on, like, 9 News and shit.
Like, you just drive home like normal.
I
Like,
could just knock all these fucking people.
so for any of you motherfuckers who get that feeling, man, it's called l'appel du vide.
L'appel du vadi.
L'appel.
But I get that a lot when I'm up, like,
Heights.
on a high, like a multi-story building. And I've just been up so high, and I'm like, because for some reason, like, when you look down, the distance looks so much further than across. So, like, I was like 8 stories up in this building, and I randomly said to my mate at work, I was like, man, how high up do you reckon we are? That looks like 100 meters. And he's like, well, we're 8 levels up, and it's about 5 meters per level. So that's like 40 meters. And I was like, 40 meters? That looks not even that looks way taller than 40 meters. But then you put 40 meters in front of you, and 40 meters in front of you doesn't seem that far. Like you're upwards to me anyway, because the ground seems so far away, and you're like, and I always think, would you obliterate? Like, at what height would you just explode when you hit the pavement?
Pretty well, not that high. I feel like not that high.
I feel like 40 meters high is tall as fuck.
It is.
That's high as.
It is.
That's like, I'm pretty sure that's instant death. I'm pretty sure.
Definitely.
It is. It would be.
I'm pretty sure even just like 6 or 7 meter fall can like seriously hurt you.
Definitely.
Well, they say falls under 2 meters is cause for more deaths in the workplace. At least.
Because like you fall.
Because you don't have
hit your
time
head
to
and-
brace yourself. Yeah, so you fall off. But God, how ridiculous! Not ridiculous. People have done it, I guess. But if you fell off like a 3-foot ladder and you fucking died, you're like, how did he die? It's
How
like
ridiculous.
off a 3-foot ladder.
That'd be like me falling off this chair and you're like,
Yeah.
A short drop. But, that would be terrifying, having an accidental fall from a height. That would be the scariest way to die, because you are like, you fuck, like the fear that you would feel that if you're high up, you're working on telephone poles or some shit, and you fall and you're like, you're going to die. Like, you're going to die. And you have like a couple seconds of like, fuck.
And your
this
limbs
is
are going,
happening.
your
This
limbs
is
are
happening.
everywhere. And
I once seen my.
Oh, that's terrifying.
Bro, when I used to roof tile, that was my first hard labor job I ever had. I used to roof tile, and I seen my boss, right? He was climbing up this, bro. So I don't know how this is still even legal or safe, but like we used to roof tile, right? So you know how you got roofs, 2-story houses, where it's like one roof, like a bit of wall, gyprock or thing, and then a second roof.
Yeah.
Bro, how do you think we get up there to work on the second roof? It's ladder from ground to first roof, ladder on top of the slippery fucking tiles to the second roof.
Yeah. I mean,
so it's fucking dangerous just as it is. I don't know if nowadays they got like safety like measures where you got like harnesses and shit. I don't know. I quit roof tiling like fucking 5-6 years ago now, maybe 7.
I think now they have ladders that are tall enough to reach from the ground
all the way up.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I can't imagine. I would never do that, bro. Put a ladder on top of the single story roof.
Bro, we used to fucking do it all the time. And I see my boss once, bro. He was on, so it was ladder, roof, tile, second roof, and we had 2 ladders going, so like akimbo ladders, right? I'm on the fucking floor watching this cunt, and he's climbing up, and I've got like fucking tiles on my shoulder. I see him, he's up there. He's got so when you're roof tiling, you've got to carry tiles on your shoulder, and your one hand climbing up a ladder.
Fuck that.
Swear to God.
Do you get danger pay for that job?
Bro, when I was roof tiling, cunt, I was getting paid like $300 a week, and I was spending it all on pot. So
money well spent.
Literally. So I'm watching this cunt, right? He's got tiles on his fucking thing. He's climbing on the second roof. And then the ladder, I just see the bottom of the ladder just start going. And I'm like, and then the thing is I didn't even say nothing. Like, I didn't even like the guy. But I was like so shocked at what I was seeing. I didn't say nothing. I was like, the ladder starts going. And then the bottom of the ladder went. And he's lucky that the top of the ladder didn't just collapse. The bottom of the ladder went, and then the top of the ladder just started sliding along the gutter. So he's fucking falling with tiles on his shoulder, and he just goes, grabs the gutter with his one left hand, grabs the gutter, and somehow stopped his whole like body form from shifting and falling over. And he's just there on this weird angle, holding himself up, and then he just turns around and looks down at the floor because we're all watching him, and he just goes, "You see that, boys? I didn't panic." I was like,
pretty sure you fucking did, bro.
I was like, this motherfucker's crazy. I was like, holy fucking shit.
But you know that motherfucker panicked for at least a split second. You know how when you're about to fall, like, have you ever almost fell down up the stairs? So like, or down, like going down is so scary. Sometimes I'll be going downstairs at home and I'll be going with speed. Like, you know how you just going do, 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 and then you'll miss a step or you slide and you go like, and you catch yourself and you're like, and your heart goes like in your mouth and you're like, oh my God, fuck. Just like that feeling of just like eating shit on the way down and just hitting every step.
There's a moment where dread sets in and it hits you. You're like, fuck, something's happened here. I gotta think quick.
Yeah.
Have you been to Fiji? Have you ever been to Fiji or one of those Pacific Island kind of countries? Maybe like Asian countries.
I mean Hawaii is the closest thing to
Hawaii. Maybe in Hawaii, but in Fiji, we're driving in the fucking towns and shit, and the scaffolding is all bamboo. They have scaffolding of bamboo. And they're building these buildings. Wow. They're up there, no harness, no shirt on.
Probably working in thongs as well. Eh?
Legit, and it's all bamboo. But apparently, the bamboo's actually good. The bamboo's very strong.
It's like the strongest.
Yeah, apparently it's good.
Same thing in Hong Kong. I went to Shanghai, one of the most like popular cities in the world. Shanghai,
huge, yeah.
Right, we're walking through the fucking city, and you just see fucking scaffold 5, 6, 7 stories high, and I'm telling you, bro. This shit was tied with bamboo leaves like a bunny shoelace knot. And I'm walking past looking at this shit going, what the fuck? I'm like, and I'm just looking at it going, nah. I'm looking at the boys. I'm like, boys, there's no fucking way this shit is held together by bunny eared loop. I'm like, no, there's no way. And it was 7 stories high.
Yeah.
And he's comes up there like,
maybe the same guy that made the scaffold was the same guy that built the submersible for the...
Yeah, bro.
Anyway.
Too soon.
Too soon.
Hey, what works for these people? Like, I wonder how many like deaths they have in those countries.
You look it up, it's like 50,000.
Who knows? Maybe because they're just so like, whatever, they worry about it the least. Maybe they have the least deaths because, I don't know,
they're not stressed about it.
They're not stressed about it. They're not overthinking it. I doubt that's the case, but...
Man, have you been? How was Shanghai? You guys have been to quite a few places.
And I've been, bro.
You got
I've been around.
You
bro.
got a good passport, man.
Good.
How was
What's your
Shanghai,
resume?
though?
What's
What
your
was Shanghai like, though? I'm interested.
Shanghai, right, was fucking sick. Like, it was fucking sick. Like, mind you, I was pretty young when I went. I couldn't even tell you how many years ago I went. I'm not going to overkill it because all the fat TikTok nerds in their mum's basement might get upset. But it might have been like maybe, how old am I? 27, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. It may have been 5 years ago. 5-6 years ago, I went to Shanghai to visit one of the label members, Moby.
yeah.
Moby was living in Shanghai for fucking, a while. And Moby lived in Japan. We talked about it in the first time we come on the podcast. He was in Japan, Shanghai, China.
Teaching English, eh?
Yeah.
A lot of people do that.
Yeah. And then so I went to Shanghai to visit them, again, back then it was like I had like, imagine you're one of your best friends ever. I'm talking the bloke that you every single weekend, without a doubt, you go to that, you're with that guy, pub, partying, doing drugs. Even if we weren't partying or going out or doing drugs, we were just over.
Yeah.
Making music. But this is the guy I learned how to make music with. One of my best mates. He had moved, and I was like, "Fuck, that was like a ripper. That sucked." So I was like, "Fuck it, we're gonna come visit, whatever." So we went to fucking Hong Kong, Shanghai, and mind you, he wasn't living in Shanghai. I couldn't tell you the fucking city where he was, but we went to visit Shanghai, man, and it was fucking sick, bro. Like, don't get me wrong, the place fucking smelled like shit, but the streets were clean.
But it smelled like shit, but it was clean.
It was clean, but
Yeah. Like no graffiti, but shit as in like the food.
Oh, like the food smell.
I'm talking like the aromas. So many
fish is like fish
bro,
aromas.
so much weird and wonderful shit. Like not in a bad way either. Like it was just like whoa.
Overwhelming,
Like,
yeah.
It was like whoa. Like my like fucking white senses were like fucking in overload.
Yeah.
But I'm talking like no graffiti, no like not even like a bit of rubbish on the ground type shit. Like it was sick. Markets always popping 24/7. Like it was sick, man. Like it was not too much of a culture shock. I feel like the biggest culture shock I had was Thailand. That was like, fuck, what am I doing here? But Shanghai, they're very westernized.
Wait, before you go into your resume and talk about a bit, let's do the next one. I think because then he'll be spiced and he'll be trying to talk like on Hot Ones. They're trying to answer
So that was
questions.
just
and shit,
that was the Chile Lengua de Fuego.
Lengua de fuego.
Lengua de fuego, way. This is a Mexican thing. ¿Qué pasa, way?
Yeah, way.
Now,
we just
Have you seen Queen of the South?
No, I want to. We're thinking
Bro.
about starting that.
Bro,
one,
please.
Yeah.
You'd love
Snow
it.
the products in it. She's a great rapper. I like it.
You'd love it.
Well,
So-
that looks spicy.
This so this fifth one is actually in-house made from the Hot Ones company
the
itself.
show, yeah.
really?
So certain most ones are like outsourced.
Yeah, and then that's their
But certain
one.
ones are their ones. So this one is Los Calientes Rojo hot sauce.
Los Calientes Rojo. The hot red.
Of course, the
red
in-house one has to be the dumb one.
Hot
Bro,
one's red.
Give me a puff of that shit first, please. The
what?
yeah.
I was gonna say the cigar gone, bro.
Cigar. Oh, fuck, I should have got a fresh packet of cigars.
Oh, I wish they were a bit warm, dude. We should have kept these in like an oven warmer.
okay.
Yeah, it's all right. Cold.
fine, it's
whatever.
fine.
I'm hungry, man. Thank you, sir. Imagine Joey fucks us over. He gets number 10.
This is DZ's dinner.
Thought about it.
Yeah, it is my dinner, bro. I was at work before this, man. Salute. I get scared when they're not spicy at first.
Yeah.
Because I know it's coming.
I like that, bro.
That's nice, man.
They hit it on the head with these chili sauces, bro. They hit it on the head. And I've watched 21 seasons of this hot one, so
So
It's kinda like-
you're a big fan.
yeah, I've watched from the start, bro.
What did Tori send you?
She sent me
Jennifer Lawrence cried.
yeah, so the latest Hot Ones episode, if you don't watch it, the latest guest on there was Jennifer Lawrence, from Hunger Games and every other movie. But she apparently was like crying by the time it came to Da Bomb. It's called Da Bomb, and that's the 8th wing out of the 10. But apparently she started bawling her eyes out because it was just
Really?
like, yeah. But obviously, you know, she probably sent that. She probably, who knows? Sometimes people exaggerate.
We'll give you 20 grand to cry.
Yeah, I know. I mean, Tori. Tori was probably going.
Geeing him up,
she was bawling her eyes out. But who knows? Maybe she was. But I hope she was embellishing a bit.
The last
Los
one
Calientes.
was spicier than
Bro,
that. The last one.
I feel, have we done these in the right order, bro? I feel like this is.
I mean, if anything, it's a good thing.
Everyone's taste is different, though.
Yeah,
You know what
that's
I mean?
fair.
And, that's nicer than the last one, though.
Yeah.
I
Bro,
think it's nicer.
out of 10, I like that, man.
Out of 10, I give that I don't know if it's an 8. Maybe
Is this a
7.
creeper or what? Because that was like,
Remember I said to you, bro? Remember I said how the top row isn't what you got to worry about.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
when
it's
you
the
get.
bottom
Because
row.
think about it, if
The
they
next
made
one's
the
a-
hot one 5, how are you gonna survive the
How do you
other
top it?
6?
Yeah, you're right.
So you know,
I like it like that, though. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's nice. It's a nice, you know.
because the whole thing isn't torture. You don't want it to be torture, like. But then again, you know,
I'm sure right now it sounds like a normal pod. Towards the end, bro, we're gonna be fucking.
Yeah, it's gonna be struggle street for sure.
Bro, that's. Fuck, out of
Los
10.
Calientes
That's Los Calientes Rojo for me. The hot red ones for me. That's
Is that juicy pussies?
a fucking fat juicy pussy. That's an 8. Like I could eat that like for dinner. Like
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's nice, man.
that's an 8 for me, man.
And that's the thing, like with these, I don't know. As a kid, I never used to mess with chili because
Yeah.
if you don't have, when you're younger, you don't know what your fucking, like your taste buds are barely formed. You know what I mean? And I'd have a bad run-in with one sauce that was shit, and I thought,
And it ruins
never
your
again.
time, yeah.
And when I was younger, me and my sister were at my nan's house, right? And Nan used to have a capsicum tree, and she's no, that's a lie. My bad. Sorry. Let me rephrase that. She had 2 chili trees. One was green chilies, one was red. But when I was younger, you associate red with hot, green with, you know.
Nice.
Yeah, that's all right. And then my sister tricked me, and she gave me a green one and goes, hey, the red one's a chili. This is a capsicum. Try the capsicum one. And I was like, oh, okay. Didn't look like a fucking capsicum, but I'm like young as. Had this fresh chili and was dying. Like it was so hot. So like I feel like when you're younger and something like that happens to you, it full imprints on you, bro.
yeah,
Like,
you feel like it's the end of the world.
yeah, and you don't want to try it again. But then when you grow up, like, has there been anything, not just chili, that you've ever had that, whether it's olives or some food that you're like, I'm not a fan of, but you revisit later in life and you like? Like mine was legit Brussels sprouts, but that's because I wasn't fucking. I'd have it just boiled, but then when someone puts a little olive oil, a bit of garlic, roasts it in the oven, and it's crispy, it's nice. But like I don't know, for me that was that.
The only thing I can think of for me is tomato. I've never liked tomatoes. I still don't really like tomatoes.
Not on burgers or anything.
But that's why I'll eat it on a burger and stuff, though, you know. But I think I only didn't like tomatoes that much because of him. Because when we were young, you've never liked tomatoes.
I've never liked tomatoes.
You know,
You
what?
still
I'm
don't
gonna
like
take,
tomatoes.
I'm
No,
gonna
still
take the
yes.
eye patch off because you guys.
Yeah, I was thinking that, you know, because I was like, Joey's still got the fucking eye patch on.
I'm a ride or die, bro. Every episode, if there's a theme, I want to try and
Yeah,
run
I
that.
wanted to too, but the
No, look, in our
Oh my
defense-
god, bro! Now I have vision, bro. Do you know? I feel so. We're saying this before. I feel sorry for anyone who has one eye that doesn't work or both. Like, bro,
it must be terrible. But we'll get back into your travels. But both of you've traveled quite a lot too. Right?
yeah. Well, I talked about that a lot in my solo
that's
pod.
right. Yeah.
So I did touch on that, but first finish what your resume is with where you've been.
To be fair, I thought it was going to be spicier than it was. I
Yeah,
thought he was
yeah.
going to be struggling to answer the question a bit.
That's
But
okay,
I'm going to
but-
take a
but-
piss, but get into it. Start ripping in.
So like, because you went, where was your first? Was that your first overseas trip? Was to China?
No.
Where was it? So start from the start. Where'd you go first? Do you remember?
So first overseas trip in general was, it might have been America with my mother and my stepdad.
Okay, nice.
So
were young as.
DZ was there. We were young as fuck, and like we went to Disneyland and we were in Florida. And don't get me wrong, that was fucking sick.
But you're a kid.
But I was a kid. So the thing is that when you're a kid and you don't leave the resort area, the holiday is like 10 out of 10. Like I remember I'm pretty sure my cousin Josh was there and everything. Like, so my stepdad's nephew and that, our cousin, he was there as well. And it was fucking awesome. So it's like, you know, safety, everywhere is fun, everywhere looks hectic kind of thing. But then when I went back to America with my friends, that's when shit was like a bit sketchy because we weren't staying at Disneyland.
Yeah.
Disneyland's down the road, but we're staying 10 kilometers, not even 5 kilometers that way. And bro, we didn't leave our fucking Airbnb because we were terrified.
Oh, really?
There's no cap, bro. You can ask any one of the boys or the girls that were there.
Yeah.
We were terrified. Like bro, you could Google it right now. The most dangerous place in Florida, it's called Blossom Street or some shit. That was the street where our Airbnb was on.
Oh, fucking hell.
No cap. I'm pretty sure that's why we got it so cheap.
Didn't you go to get drinks or something and you were like...
Cunt. We got there and then that night we're like, fuck it. We're going to walk to go get Macca's and some drinks, whatever. We're fucking starving, whatever. And then I was like, you know what? It's only a 7-minute Uber, but let's just get a fucking Uber. Because again, I'm not a paranoid guy, but in America, bro, I was like, nah, man. I was like, this is a different ball game, bro.
Yeah.
Because here, okay, fair enough. You kind of know what you're up against. Like, you know, some fucking islander at the servo, some fucking, you know, whatever at the train station. And you kind of know, you expect it, and you can kind of combat it when you're talking and that. In America, bro, these were like bosses, like boss junkies, like level
monsters,
final boss fights kind of thing. And I'm like, nah, let's just catch the Uber. A couple of my mates were trying to act like mad cunts. Nah, let's just walk. It'll be funny as we'll walk. And the other half are like, nah, man, I don't know, bro. I don't know. Like, all right, fuck it, we'll walk. There's 10 of us. What could possibly go wrong? Yeah. We're walking. We got out the Airbnb, turned left towards the main road. On that corner, there was a prostitute, right? But mind you, the prostitute's standing there walking up and down, and just maybe 10 meters down the street, the side street, there was like a purple fucking Cadillac. High beams on.
It's like the movie.
Literally like Grand Theft Auto. So it was the pimp. The pimp watching his hoe.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, fuck, man. I'm like, seriously? We're walking, whatever. That was the first obstacle. Then we go onto the main road of Blossom Street, right? It was like a little highway, walking up towards the McDonald's. And there was maybe, you know, just like here, maybe every, 20 meters, there's a bus stop. Bro, I promise you, every fucking bus stop, there was a crackhead.
Wow.
And every crackhead was getting stronger and stronger and stronger.
It's like you're going to the final boss crackhead.
This shit was like a fucking episode of fucking Super Mario Brothers, bro. Like we're walking and these cunts are like, the first crackhead was kind of like whatever. He was so cracked out he wasn't really talking. The second crackhead at the second bus stop's like trying to talk to us and shit. Hey, man, what you doing there, boy? Like he's fucked. I'm like, fuck. I'm like, okay, these cunts are getting fucked. The third crackhead's going, blah, 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 blah,
oh
like that.
God.
We're all like, and we're like speed walking to the fucking McDonald's, bro.
Wow.
Like I'm not even capping, bro. And it got to the point we got so scared. We got to the Macca's. There's like a bunch of crackheads in the Macca's, and we just called Ubers straight away. We're like, bro, you need to fucking come pick us up, type shit. Uber comes and gets us from the McDonald's. The Uber pulls up and goes, oh, thank God. Get in. We all get in, right?
Get in. Lock the door.
Bro, this is swear on my mum's life, bro. And he goes, fuck. He goes, I usually don't turn my Uber on until like I'm past Blossom Street. What are you guys doing here? We're like, bro, we got an Airbnb here. He goes, fuck, wow, really? He goes, holy shit. He goes, bro, I got a gun in my glove box with the safety off.
Wow.
Like ready to go because of how sketchy this area is.
That's nuts.
And we're like, take us fucking home. We got home and it locked all the locks, all the windows, shutters down. We didn't leave that fucking hotel, that Airbnb for the whole time we were there.
So you don't rate Florida?
No, fuck no. It's a shithole. Fuck you guys. You guys literally are a shithole.
The crazy thing
They are a
about
shithole.
America is that we're so inundated with like the lavish, like the celebrities. Everyone's in America. Everyone, you can have the high
that's
life.
cap,
Even in
bro.
LA, like they live the high life right here. You go the next block over, it's fucking hell on earth, bro. Like it's crazy. It's so weird.
Don't get me wrong. The experience was awesome. Disneyland, awesome. But it's not like here where, for example, if you're a bunch of European backpackers, you can come to Sydney Bondi Beach and go out clubbing.
You'll be safe, bro.
You'll be fine. Like, I feel like Aussies, yeah, we get some fuckwits and some hard cunts, but not to the point where, like, you get some groups and some demographics that are out there looking for trouble.
Yeah.
But a lot
It's
of the time...
kind of rare. Like it's not that
like,
common. Like
You
to a
could
tourist.
you could be a European backpacker from fucking Slovakia. You could go out and you're going to be fine. Whereas in America, you're probably going to get chloroformed and murdered.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? And like
Yeah.
that is my honest opinion. Like, that's my unpopular opinion. Like that.
Americans think that. Like,
Yeah,
you know
some
what I mean?
Americans, some Americans know how fucked it is.
And honestly, God, I generally in some states I felt really unsafe, and that's just no cap. And like,
And that's a lot coming
you
from
know,
you.
you know what I'm like. I'm not
Yeah.
out there as a guy. I'll talk to any country. Like even when we went to Colorado, right? Mind you, we went into America when it was summer. It was summer. We landed in Colorado and it was snowing. It was fucking snowing. The fucking runway was like 10 mil thick of ice.
Wow.
Bro, our landing got delayed by like, I don't even know how many hours, like 3 or 4 hours.
Wow.
Because of snow
Holy shit.
in summer. So we're like, what the fuck, bro? So that was the first bad sign. Landed in Colorado, and this was after EDC. Free day festival, one of the biggest festivals in the world. I was vomiting and shit at the airport the day before. I was fucked.
Wow.
I was hungover as a fucking donkey's dick. Like
Yeah.
I'm in the fucking toilet vomiting. Security guards are coming in like sussing me out, like thinking I'm a sus cunt because I'm like vomiting. They're probably thinking I'm trying to smuggle in drugs and shit.
Yeah.
But I was just hungover as shit.
Really just recovering from
I
trauma.
was just recovering, right? So we land in fucking Colorado in summer. It's snowing. And the Uber driver's gone, I swear to God, you know, this is like a once in a lifetime thing. It's supposed to be the hottest summer of the year, but it's like snowing. This is like a phenomenon. We're like, all right, cockhead, whatever. All good. You tricked us. I've brought no trackies, no warm clothes because it's summer, whatever. Freezing our dicks off. Get to Colorado, right? Same thing. The next day, all right, fuck it. Go get some drinks. We walked to the closest shop. Bro, this shit is literally like, you know in the movies, right, where the scenes of like the people driving and like, they're like little townhouses, but they're singular houses on each side of the road. And it's
Yeah.
got like the crooked picket fence with like the long knee-high grass and shit.
Yeah.
That's what it was like, bro. The
Fucking hell.
movies are legit. Like, that's how it looks.
Well, that's where they get it from.
So we're walking and we're like, like there's some houses with windows boarded up and shit, and we're going, fuck, this is weird as shit. Like, you know, there's no people out, like there's no friendly neighbors like mowing their lawns and shit. Like every cunt's like inside. We're like, what the fuck, bro? I think I touched on this on an episode a while ago, and then we got to the liquor store, and there was crackheads at the front of the liquor store harassing people for drinks, and we're like, fuck, you know, ignore them, and of course Bradley's like, fuck it, I'm going to buy these guys drinks. Like, no, don't buy them drinks. You give them an inch, they take a mile. Type shit. And again, it was such an uncomfortable feeling, and that's coming from me.
Yeah.
So I was like shitting my pants half the time in America.
Yeah.
That's no cap.
And is it like after America, is that the main thing you've done, America?
No, then I've gone to Fiji, gone to Thailand.
America's
nice.
worse in every way, I feel like. Australia's
are,
just
bro.
the better country. Australia
Yeah.
is so good, man.
Yeah.
I saw a video of people, someone like those Aussies who moved to UK, and she's a chick talking about how she's moved to the UK, and she's describing like the differences and the things she doesn't do anymore since moving to the UK. It just sounds worse in every way.
Yeah.
Like she was saying she doesn't smile at strangers or anything anymore.
Yeah,
like in
nah.
Australia, it's all right to say like, hey, how you going, mate? G'day, mate. How you doing? But in the UK, they all just like stone face. Like they look at you like you're a weird cunt if you say hello and shit.
I'm
It's
telling
like,
you,
what the?
you motherfuckers
Australia's
take this
awesome,
shit.
man.
You take this shit for
You
granted,
do.
bro. I'm
You
telling
do.
you, bro. Again, I'm not some wise old gowned off the fucking grey, but I've been to a few places, bro. In this place thus far, I wouldn't move anywhere.
I know you spoke about it on your.
I'll touch up on it like briefly.
Because I'm curious.
Yeah.
I've only been to Fiji, Uruguay, America.
Oh, Uruguay, yes, we've been to Uruguay.
That's it, I think. You've been a bit more than me.
Yeah, so in 2015, I went to Greece for the first time, and it was just Greece because I was too broke to afford anywhere else. And then about 3 years later, I went again. I went first when I was single, and second time when I was with my ex. And yeah, like can confirm the first time was better. And it was just more freedom, you know what I mean? And yeah, like I brushed up on it in the past, just wasn't a fucking happy relationship back in the day. So
Yeah.
But went there twice, amazing, right? Did all the islands like Mykonos, Athens, Paros, Santorini, all that.
which is what we're going to be doing together.
Yeah, besides Paros, we've left off Paros because Paros isn't really, there's not much there. But went there twice, and no, Paros. No, the island Paros. You thought I said Paris.
Paris.
No, Paros
Mate,
is an
that's
island.
in France, mate. That's fucking a little
If
bit.
anyone's saying we in Greece, I'm like, what the fuck? Wrong way, bro. Go back, turn around.
Ah, okay.
But I went there twice, and then I went to New Zealand in 2019
Oh, New
with the
Zealand would be
lads.
cool,
yeah,
yeah.
and then I went to Bali And yeah, so I've been a few places. Obviously, I went to Hawaii as well. I've been to Hawaii. I didn't really touch on that in the solo app, but I went to Hawaii. I loved
Hawaii would
Hawaii.
be cool, yeah.
Hawaii is good, man. But yeah, it's just basically like Gold Coast, but way better.
Yeah,
That's mad.
Way better. But this next sauce, guys, is number 6 on the scale.
Yes, el picoso tiburón.
It is the
Spicy
spicy shark.
Oh, wow.
El picoso tiburón. Thus far, it's been pretty good. I thought it was going to be a lot
Yeah,
worse.
I think here we're in for a... Yeah.
But I feel like there's going to be one of these that creep up and just go
Juicy
bush,
pussies.
punch him right in the pussy.
Salute.
Juicy pussies, boys. This is his dinner. Oh, no. That's a hot one. That's a hot one.
El tiburón. Se la llevó el tiburón, el tiburón.
Yep. So yeah, it's called the spicy shark for a reason because sharks fuck you up.
No pare, sigue, sigue, no pare, sigue. That's a fucking banger, man. I was going to say, I've been to Fiji 3 fucking times, man.
3 times?
Yeah, we've been 3 times.
I've never been. What's it like?
It's awesome, bro.
Is
Fiji's
it,
good.
can you compare it to anything? Not really, right?
His friendly fire is fucking in the background. He's struggling with that one. That is hotter, much hotter than the rest of them.
Yeah.
But Fiji, I compare it to. It's like the Gold Coast is kind of the closest thing I could say in Australia. It's nothing like it though.
Yeah. Did you have like a traditional hangi or anything, or did they?
We had
have
kava. And
kava?
shit. Yeah, kava.
What did you think about the kava, bro?
It tastes like a treat. It tastes like dishes, like dirty dishes and shit.
It doesn't taste great, eh?
No.
For those of you who don't know, kava is just literally. I don't know if we talked
It's
about
a
this on
root,
the
like
pod.
it's a
Muddy
tree
water.
root. Yeah.
Yeah, like the grounded up tree root of this plant. And you can make it as potent as you like. So when you get the big bowl, I don't know what the serving sizes are, but it's kind of a water to powder ratio. And it does replicate kind of being like, it's almost like you're faded. It's like you've been drinking and a bit of hashish as well. You're smoking a little bit as well. But yeah, but it doesn't come up on the alcohol reading, which is...
I didn't know it did that.
No,
it
didn't come off of the alcohol. So people could drive and have kava, but obviously, I think bringing it over here, there's a limit of how much you can bring back, or maybe it's not even allowed. I'm not sure, but I know my brother-in-law. My brother-in-law's had a kava session because my 3 brother-in-laws are both they're like Ratuman, Tongan, and Samoan. So
Oh wow.
so they're
Brother-in-law.
yeah. So all my brother-in-laws are Islander.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're one's half Turkish, half Islander, but they're not your traditional Islanders.
Half Turkish, half Islander.
Yeah.
That's a mix. Fucking
Yeah,
hell.
yeah. So, but they were having a kava sesh the other night. I was too busy. I couldn't come over. But yeah, they reckon they got faded as, and they just keep going, and they jam out there. Sometimes they
Bring out the
my brother-in-law
guitars.
brings out the guitar.
Somewhere
Over the rainbow.
Stairway to heaven.
Half mako shark, half snake. The mako snake
That is spicy.
is the second mythical creature to join the 6-fin series. Like the ghost pepper that is featured in the sauce, the mako snake is indigenous to India.
The fuck is that talking about?
With the Malaysia-style inspired base, the heat of this sauce will exhilarate you like the speed of a mako shark.
You bailed so quick on the Indian accent. Like you did.
Joey's face.
I was like,
Joey's face when he started doing the Indian accent. Joey looks at me. Joey goes. He starts doing the Indian accent and Joey goes.
yeah, bro, I could not believe it. My ears.
That one, it's starting to ramp up, my
Yeah,
tacos.
that's hot, man.
It is starting to ramp up here. It is starting to ramp up. But it's from India.
Yeah, el picoso tiburón,
Oh,
man.
that is hot.
That is hot as a
What do you
fucking-
think? Because you're playing it a little cool. You've done this before.
No, like that does step it up a bit.
Yeah.
Man, I rate that probably a 6 or a 5.
For me, that's a 5.
You're 5,
4
yeah.
even. 5 is average. That's below average.
Yeah.
No taste.
I don't think I would have that
Again,
on.
see, yeah, we're starting to lose taste now.
Yeah.
This is right. I don't care what any of you cunts fucking say. If you think you like spicy shit to the point where you're going, oh, and wiping your brow of sweat and shit.
Yeah, that's capping.
You're capping. Because at this point, right, I hate chili and I've pushed my limit now. But I'm still going to do this shit.
Yeah.
I'm doing it to the end.
Yeah, beautiful.
Right, my mum didn't fucking give birth out of a cunt to a pussy.
To a pussy, yeah.
Right? I come out of one, but
You
I'm
came
not
out
a
of one,
pussy,
yeah.
Right? I'm at my limit. And at this one, what was this, number 6?
Yeah, we still got 4 more to go, bro.
At number 6, I'm losing taste now.
Yeah.
It's getting stupid.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
no taste there, man.
That doesn't taste like nothing.
Yeah.
It's just hot and hurt and pain. And then you got that. There's always that one hero, that's like,
That's fine.
and they're sweating. Their fucking nose is running.
Yeah. I'll tell you what. You cannot trust an Indian to tell you the correct...
heat.
Because I've been to an Indian restaurant and I ordered a goat vindaloo, right? And vindaloos, for those that know, it's a very spicy dish, Indian dish. Anything vindaloo is usually spice. I was like, how's this goat vindaloo? Is it hot? And she's like, no, it's not hot. I was like, oh, okay, sweet, I'll get that. Bro, it was one of the hottest things. But because it tasted nice, it was too hot. But one, I already paid for the fucking dish, and then two, I was like, the lamb was tender. The lamb was
It was good
The
lamb,
goat was
though.
good. So I'm like eating it, but I'm like, I could either power through this or I can take my time. But it was so hot, I was just shoveling it in, and by the end of it, I was like, did a few rounds on the toilet after.
Was it hotter than that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hotter than that. So when you're having a dish full of rice and sauce, it does. It's a lot.
Speaking of goats, right? No, well, I was going to steal a goat from work. So
episode 70, we've been saying.
So-
get animals.
at my work, right?
A bit of milk. Oh, you got it. Yeah.
Thanks. At my work, right, we've got a bunch of just like goats, right? So one of the owners bought like 4 or 5 goats, and they've just breeded, and now they're fucking all over the yard, right? The other day, right, me and Zach Norris, shout out Zach Norris, we finish at like 5:30 at night, whatever. Come into the yard, and then we do our timesheets and shit, and then we leave. As we come to the gate of the yard to leave the yard, all the goats have escaped onto the fucking road.
Oh my god.
Holy shit.
We've gone, fuck. We're like, fuck, what do we do? So Norris has gone flying in his ute, scared them all, but he's like fast and furious swerved onto the road to try and block them in. And then I've got out my car and jumped like the fence to try and stop him from running around his car.
Oh
and we've had to like
God.
herd him back into the fucking yard, right? we were successful, but there's this little baby one, bro, little cute, adorable, little fluffy brown one. I was like, bro, if I just grab that, like, no one's gonna know.
No.
Because there's so many of them. And I'm looking at this fucking thing. I'm like, bro, I could just walk up with a bit of grass and just put him in my car, bring him here for the pod, and then just drop him off. Like, no one's gonna know, right? But I bitched out.
Yeah,
but
of course.
I had those intrusive thoughts, right?
Yeah. What is it? What's it called again? The
yes.
La pile de la
pelle de
La pelle du Vedi.
La pelle du Vedi. Well, we have been saying, if you've been tuning in, episode 70, we were saying we're gonna get a fucking petting zoo here and shit. That hasn't happened, obviously.
Yeah, look, that was my bad. I didn't expect episode 70 to fall 2 days before we left.
Yeah, it was too much.
Perfect
That
timing,
was-
huh?
Money.
Yeah.
Like, all my money is now spent on this fucking holiday. So I was
Yeah.
like, oh, do I really
But
want
this is great. This
Yeah,
is
this is a
for
good
sure.
alternative.
But,
Yeah.
So, look-
well, maybe episode 80, bro.
I want to do animals.
Yeah, we would do it.
We will do it.
We will
Snakes.
do it. Yeah,
maybe like a fucking man-eating fucking eagle.
I went to
A man-eating eagle.
I don't know if any of you guys been to Golden Ridge Animal Farm, it was called. I have a kid. You guys don't have kids. So we took our daughter to this.
Like a petting zoo.
It's like a zoo, but it's really cool, man. Like, and they have fucking the llamas.
yeah.
Bro,
A sheep with long neck.
Bro, they look fucking mad.
They spit and shit.
Apparently alpacas spit. I don't know about llamas, but
They
it was cool, man. It's a cool place.
they look like stoned fucking sheep. Like, it's so weird.
They're
bro.
on one, bro.
It's a sheep with a long neck.
Their eyes are like,
It's like
different
a,
directions.
yeah, like a sloth fucked a sheep.
I almost just put my chili finger in my eye.
Oh no.
Trying to do the fucking...
I'm gonna piss again.
Again?
Yeah, but I'm bad, man.
Wow. All right, well, before you come back, I'll save this. one for when
We'll
you come
say
back.
it, and you two can start, and I'll come
All
back.
right, so-
yeah,
Uncanny Valley. We get creeped out by things that look like humanoids but aren't humans. So like
Something's
aliens
off a little bit.
right?
Yeah.
Something's a little bit weird. You kind of look at it and you get like the ick. Like, you know, the avatars, like, they're
Yeah.
kind of sexy. Like, you'd fuck one, but you're like, oh.
You wouldn't
weird.
tell the boys.
Yeah. Right? That type shit, right? The theory is that we are genetically designed to be wary of humanoid beings that aren't humans due to something that happened during the evolution process.
Oh, I like
That's
that.
called Uncanny Valley.
I like
Yeah,
that.
nice.
That's cool.
So you like you
Yeah,
know what I'm saying here? Like, you get that vibe where, like, I like sexy aliens with fucking that are blue skinned and shit, but at the same time, you're like, oh, like, that looks fucking weird.
something
Like,
off.
there's something weird
Yeah,
there.
you have 3 tits. What's going on there?
Yeah. Uncanny Valley.
Yeah.
Something happened while we were.
It's like Futurama. Remember, was it Lola?
She was
Lola?
hot as.
Was
The
it
one- the
Lola?
one eye?
Yeah. Was it Lola?
Layla.
Layla, sorry. Layla.
was hot.
Hot as, but she has one eye in the middle of the head. You're like, I'd still go there. At least you'd always get her attention. Like, it's like, you know, that one eye would just be looking into you like, look at me. Like fucking Batman. Yeah, bro. It's
Fuck that. Imagine having a missus with one massive
One
eye.
massive
She
eye.
could always see what you're up to.
yeah, she'd always be side-eyeing you. Always. She's just like,
Just one mega side eye
Yeah.
every time.
fucking hell.
But yeah, Uncanny Valley, bro.
Yeah, fuck.
So, what happened during evolution that has wigged us out to humanoid extraterrestrial beings?
See, Uncanny Valley, like, it's not so much like you say avatars and shit, but I thought Uncanny Valley
Like
is more
Martians
like,
and
but
shit.
more like when it looks almost human, but it's not like there's AI chatbots and shit. It's like a human, but like it, or like, have you ever seen the game Life is Strange? You ever
No.
seen that game?
No.
You ever seen that game? It's like a PC game where like your choices make a difference to the story. And
Oh, I
shit.
played games like that,
Yeah.
but not that game.
Life is
It's a pretty
strange,
cool
huh?
game. Like I used to watch playthroughs and shit when I was young. It came out a couple of years ago, but a cool game. But like the graphics are just weird. Like they're like human. They're supposed to be humans.
Yeah.
They're normal humans, but like it just looks
Weird,
off. Like
yeah.
there's something off. It's like when it's almost human, but it's off. And I like that theory. I've never heard of that where something happened where like maybe there's like reptilian shape-shifting people, you know, that kind of, you know, did something to the human race back in the day, and now we're, you know, we have an instinct to be
Yeah.
wary of things that are almost human, but you can tell something's off.
And obviously, for our whole lives, we've been fed like, you know, we're not alone. There's other beings in this, you know, infinite fucking cosmos.
Well,
You know what I mean? So it's just like you're always kind of looking out for something, you know?
well, that brings me to the next point, right? This one fucked me. This one rattled me a bit. You're
That's
gonna,
nice.
you're gonna like this one, right? We are at the beginning of the universe. If the universe was a person, we would be at the stage of a cell in the human body. A cell. So in reality, we are the ancient empires. The ones who came before everything else, we are alone. So think about it. We've got the Romans and all this bullshit, but
That's nothing in
that's
there, yeah.
nothing in the time scale of where we're at. Like, we are the beginning of what's to come. So we are the
But
ancient.
wouldn't an argument be you could say that for people living in the year 3000 or 4000? They're the, you know what I mean? At what
But
point
that's
does
the-
it?
Where's the line? Like, where do we?
Well, it's
Like,
yeah.
where actually
Well,
are we on the fucking
That's
timeline?
that's
bro?
like the Fermi paradox. It's like if there's aliens, like why haven't we seen them yet? Because if they're more advanced than us,
How haven't they visited?
They
Like,
would be conquering solar systems and
Yeah.
shit, and like harnessing stars. There's like different phases to how advanced the civilization is. So it's either, personally, I think that everything is way bigger than we can comprehend. Like they're just so far spread out that there probably is advanced civilizations. They're just so far away that, you know, we don't come into contact with them. That's my personal opinion, though. I think that makes the most sense.
Well,
Like,
out of sight, out of mind. You're not gonna. You don't know what you're missing
they're just
out
too
on.
far away. Like space is fucking huge,
Yeah.
man. It's massive.
I used to actually flip out back in school. I used to just be like, okay, so there's like the solar system, there's the planets, the solar system, but then outside of that, isn't it just like a bunch of Milky Ways or some shit? Isn't it just like
There's more solar systems.
There's more solar systems, but it's like
More galaxies.
when does it end?
It doesn't.
It doesn't, bro.
It doesn't end, man.
It doesn't. So it's just like,
end.
it's just nuts, bro.
I gotta
Like,
drive. I can't drink no fucking wine. I'm driving. You two drink. I'm fucking driving.
Like how he grabbed. Okay, give me the cup.
Yeah, 'cause it's just taking up room.
He just
I'm
sits
better
on-
bust out that milk for the next one, bro. 'Cause you want some milk? I feel like we're gonna need it on this next
I
one.
think we'll need for the next one.
It's like,
I don't know how I'm going to go. I don't think I'll do the wine. I don't know if I'll do the wine.
I'm having a wine. You're gonna make me have one by myself.
All right, do 2 wines. I can't. I
Come
can't.
on.
Yeah.
Come on, we're on holidays, bro.
we got a couple left, man. We're doing good. Like it's not as bad as I thought.
Joey's little snicker. It's like,
I've watched the show too many times. Imagine if we just didn't feel it. I'm like, hot ones, fucking upscale your sauces. What are you doing?
fucking ussies, bro.
Yeah,
Ussies.
let us come on the show.
Hey, mate.
Have us on the show, hot ones.
Wait, are we the first Australians doing hot ones? Is that what it is? That's all it is. We're the first Aussies, and they're all pussies.
We're the most important.
I
Aussies.
doubt we're the first Aussies, but
It's the most important.
I know it's gonna get tough, man. I know
yeah,
Joey when I said
Yeah,
that,
yeah, it's
but
gonna
I
whack
thought right off the bat
be
it was gonna be
feeling it.
worse.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I thought it was gonna be worse.
It just doesn't make sense to have it too much where you're worried about it 3-4 wings in. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's been good though so far, but I feel like this is where it's gonna get tough. So what's this one called? Let's do
Okay.
the rundown.
I'll swap the bottle.
And then, so before we eat it, I'll say my next point.
Yeah, because I want to
Eat
try
it.
talk. While
Yummy,
yeah,
yummy,
that's
yummy.
the idea. This-
Yummy, yummy.
What kind of
yummy,
wine is
yummy,
that, by the way?
buzzing
What wine
We've
you
got today, my boys, the cheapest wine I could find, $5. Moscato White.
Yeah.
We've
Oh,
got
that
Moscato.
looks spicy.
Sweet lips, baby.
This one is jalapeno chico.
Jalapeno
Open.
chico.
Ah, okay.
It says open, pour, enjoy, repeat.
Small jalapeno.
Nah, jalapenos, man, mino bueno, you know? So, okay, I'm going to say the point, have a sip of wine,
And then we'll
eat it, and then come back to the point, right?
Let's go. I'm drinking the milk before I've even had it. I'm getting the milk's going.
All right, so this point, right?
Let's roll.
If it wanted to, a robot could fail the turning on test on purpose.
The Turing test.
What's that mean?
So that's the test they do on robots to check how good
They work?
how close
So
to
I'm gonna
consciousness they are.
I'm going to assume AI would be the same or very similar, right? They could fail that on purpose, and we would never know.
I think that's what the Turing test is. They test how how good it is. Or something.
So they fail it on purpose to kind of what undersell how much there are advanced.
How much they know, yeah. How much they're letting on.
right.
Salud.
Salud.
All right, let's munch, boys.
Munch it, man. Let's munch it. That's the hot one. That's a fucking hot one.
It is quite nice. Actually, the flavor's much more there than the last one.
Yep.
That's a hot one.
Yeah, it's hot.
That's a hot one. That's a hot one.
It does taste better than the last one.
Nah.
It is fucking hot though.
Fuck, that's a hot one.
Oh, Joey's going for some milk.
Woo.
Yeah, man.
That's a hot one, bro.
Fuck, bro. Yeah, these wings don't. They lure you in. They trick you, man. They trick you. They give you a false sense of like,
Security.
yeah,
Take it away.
damn. Well, this one, I already told you it was the jalapeno, but I feel like with this, it's for me, it's got to be it's got to be a 4 or 5.
I like it better than the last one. I'll give it a 6. Yeah.
Iggy. There you have it, folks. We've lost him. Oh shit!
That's a hot one, bro. That's a hot one.
What was that point you were saying?
Yeah, the Turing test, the robots.
So they're basically, what are they doing when they're trying to undersell how good they are? Is that what it's saying? I mean, that reminds me of some iRobot shit. You know what I mean?
So yeah, they fail the fucking. So I reckon AI would be the same, where they could fail like the starting phase. Like, yeah, they just fucked.
They're just fucked. If they wanted to, the robots could pretend they know not as much as they do.
Yeah, I mean,
If they had some agenda or some goal that they were trying to accomplish.
which is nuts because someone's obviously created these fuckers and they're outsmarting it somehow. They're outsmarting their own
creation.
creation. Yeah. They're created to do a certain thing, but they're like, you know what? They're smart enough to go withhold the information.
But the thing,
Iggy's crying.
the thing is, a lot of people say like,
Watch your eyes, bro.
how can they, do what we don't want them to do when we created them and programmed them and shit? But people don't understand. When it comes to AI, we're programming the AI. We're programming the ability to learn on its own. So once we program that, our hands are off it. It can do whatever it wants from there. We've just given it the tools to be able to learn. It's no different from like you or me, even, to be honest.
That's what I never understand, especially with like AI, is like
It's an emotional topic. It's a really...
I hate talking about AI robots. Like how we program everything into it. So why are people so scared about like what it can do in the future?
Well, that's what I just said.
But it depends on the people who are making it. Because the people who are making it, if they make it for something, if they make it for something like with ill intent or something that can go pear-shaped, because at what point do you lose control of the AI you created because you've made it so smart that it's self-sufficient?
We've already lost control. We've almost already lost control.
Yeah.
See, you guys are still clinging on to like that. We're putting it like it's a video game or something and it's a script thing. We've only put in that it can learn from what it knows, from itself. So like we can't stop it from learning something we don't want it to learn. Because we've given it the tools to learn on its own and it just does it by itself.
Yeah.
So it's like we can't stop it. Like it's like when you ask your AI, your Snapchat AI or whatever, like they haven't accounted for every question you're going to ask it. It's getting that information and learning to answer your question by itself.
Yeah.
It's not programmed to give that specific answer. It's just learned.
It's
how to
surfing
answer.
the web, essentially.
Exactly, and it's coming up with its own response.
Which is why, like, it's kind of just regurgitating everything else that's on the internet, but it's getting it to you in a split second.
In its own way, though.
Yeah.
It's constructed how it's going to answer from that information.
Yeah.
So that's what we've put in. But like, if we really teach robots like the full capacity to learn on their own, they can essentially start going off the rails. That's what people are worried about because like there's not really much we can do. Because
at least you're limited to like if the AI is just if the AI is just saying shit that's already out, they're not saying anything new. They're not creating any new content. It's just saying what we already know, but they're telling you it like within a split second. Do you know what I mean?
But that's no different from me or you. I could be a serial killer. I only have the information given to me on the web. I can search the addresses of people on the web. I can do whatever.
Yeah.
And kill these people, do whatever I want. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
AI's no different, man. It's got all the same information we have, but how it chooses to use it or how it comprehends an answer or how it comes up with what it thinks is a solution to a problem, it will just do it. You know, that's what people are worried about. This guy's already almost out of milk.
The milk, though, does kind of help you out.
It does help. You swish it around your mouth. You're struggling, bro.
But hey, did I not tell you? We're only limited to 1 glass of milk each.
Fuck up. Oh, wait. Is that the rule?
Yeah.
We used all the milk already in these 3 glasses.
Use that. Okay. Say goodbye to milk, Iggy.
I'm going to have to just use wine and just... Right, I love how all you fucking put, bro. How bad did I get roasted on the viral video of the fucking GTA? No! I couldn't...
What was it?
By the way, on my TikTok, if you go to the first video, it's pinned. The GTA.
We went viral. This is our third viral video.
It's the most, though. It's almost 500,000 views, this one. Right. And these people are going off about this guy talking about that.
It was what I told you about. So we spoke about this on the filler, where I spoke about a game. I got roasted, and then I ended up DMing that guy.
Yes,
and I was abusing him, and he stopped replying.
Yeah.
You DM'd someone.
He kept chasing him. Yeah.
So, all right. I'll try to cut the story short because we did already speak about this in the filler, right? So, long story short, we went viral again, and we're talking about rumors on the GTA game. Leaks and rumors. That's what they are. Leaks and rumors.
We don't know, like, for sure.
Bro, it's like everyone's blasting me going, he said that many times or whatever. This guy doesn't know what he's talking about. Whatever. So I was like, you know what? So again, I froth the hate comments. I love it. So I sit there like a little vulture. I'm like, I'm like, yeah, beautiful. So I'm sitting on your video scrolling through, and I found the one comment that irritated me the most. And he said, well, I can't even remember what he said, but it was one of the comments where me, you, M16, and someone else, like a random, we were all roasting, like not roasting, but like we were all defending what I was saying. M16 was like, bro.
He said you got it wrong, but it was a theory. And you're like, yeah but that's why it's called a theory.
Yeah. And M16 was like, bro, Google it. Like, it's a theory. Like, and then the guy's like, nah, show links, whatever. So I was like, yeah. Can't. So I commented a bunch of shit on the fucking post. No response. He's gone, yeah, whatever. So then I fucking added him on TikTok. And I DM'd him with the links of my rumors and links. And I was like, yeah, you got nothing to fucking say now, hey, big boy? No response. I'm like, and then I just kept hounding him, like, yeah. I'm like, oi, you got nothing to fucking say now, do you? I'm like, look at, and I'm just harassing him, and there's no response, bro. And I'm just laughing. And then everything I said got confirmed.
That's so funny. He would have just been like, God, this guy's eager. He's full chasing me from my DNS.
One thing, right? Like I said on that filler episode, I'm like a vulture.
Yeah.
The second I smell blood, I fucking swoop in, bro, and I will fucking decimate you. That's why this guy, he was the unlucky guy out of the heaps of comments that just got picked.
Yeah.
Because I could have picked any one of that and just gone, nah. But this guy was my target. I was like, you know what? You're fucking it, mate. And I fucking, mate.
The funny thing about that video too is it's always the ones you don't expect. Usually when I make the clips, I go through the episode after it releases and I make a bunch of clips, as much as I can make. But sometimes I run out in the week, and then I got like, on TikTok, you're supposed to be active. So I try to post every day if I can.
Yeah.
Right? Sometimes I run out of clips, and then I've got to go back, revisit the episode, try and make more clips, right? And I had nothing to post. I'm like, fuck, I need to post something. I haven't posted in a couple of days. And I went back to the episode, and I was just like, all right, this will do. GTA leaks. I'm like, fuck it. I just quickly cut up a video, and then as soon as I posted it, it's still going. Like, it's at 500,000. Fuck, it's not 500,000.
It's weird, hey, how the ones you least expect.
But what happened in the
music?
What happened in
like
the GTA? Did I even know what happened in that?
We're just talking about leaks. So
just leaks,
like, because GTA 6 is rumored to be coming out next year. Something,
and they weren't.
soon.
And did they say it wasn't accurate? Your leaks or something?
Yeah, people were just like roasting me, saying, "Oh,
we just brought it up on the podcast that apparently in the game you're going to be able to do this, and this."
I remember I was on the pod, but I just don't know what they thought was fucking controversial.
But everything I've said has been confirmed.
No matter what you post, something's there. There's something, you know. Especially with us, bro. These cunts fucking love to fucking pick apart what we say.
Oh, bro, I'd pick apart random videos too if I was a fucking fat lonely nerd.
Yeah.
To comment hate on a video is like, man,
it's like it's
sad.
It's awkward as Make this a clip. Make this little section a clip. Like, it's awkward as. Yeah. Like, if you're a little weird, I can picture how they look, bro. They'd be ugly as. Like, like little rodents. Rats. Like, they'd get no pussy at school. No. They're usually the guys that do the school shootings and shit.
Yeah. Probably he lives with his mum and in the basement.
Like, they're just like little...
And just fucking...
Make that a clip.
They always are. If when you click on their profile, they either have no profile picture or they're a weird cunt. Or they're weird. Like, that's it. People who are doing pretty well don't leave hate, man.
Yeah.
You just... Because if you don't like it, scroll on, bro.
Yeah.
What are you stopping your day to comment? That's why I'm not like you. I don't respond at all to that shit. I don't give... Like,
if you're gonna fuck with me, especially if you're going to comment some shit, roasting my brother, roasting Joey.K, roasting someone in my Discord, M16, whoever. If you're roasting one of my fucking people, bro, I'm going to fucking decimate you.
Like Mark...
I will decimate. And the thing is that people don't realize with me is I'm a fucking Scorpio. We never lose our battles, especially when it comes to words. We will fucking decimate you, and that's just how it is. Like, that's no... So the thing is that these people say shit and try to roast... Someone roasts this guy or whatever, I'll fucking comment. I'll be like, bro, can't like... and that's the thing, I will fucking decimate you, bro. I will make you cry. I promise you, I will make you cry. I'm telling you, your parents don't love you. Like, I will say those type of insults, and I don't care. I've got no shame. I will fucking decimate you. People don't realize that. So it's like, when you try to fucking insult me, especially on the internet where I thrive, it's like you're stepping in the ring with a fucking lion, like a gladiator. I'm like, I'll fucking eat your fucking soul, bro.
Yeah, like Mark Twain once said, which Tori alluded me to this. This one was one of our favorite quotes, which is my favorite quote now. He once said, "Anger is an acid that can do more harm to the vessel in which it is stored than to anything on which it is poured."
Yeah.
Which,
that's
you know,
100%, bro. That's facts.
true.
That's
Because
facts,
all
bro.
those people were just like, it's like you said, stopping their day to be like, and it's like, bro, what? And it's like, you're just going to be, yeah, fair enough. You chased that motherfucker down and went fucking made him pay. But most of them, you just like, it doesn't really affect you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it doesn't affect me at all.
And so it's just like it affects them more.
It's like, what are they doing with their day?
I don't bother because
that
you
they're-
know they're doing worse than you, man.
Yeah.
That's the only reason. And
That's it.
I've got a cool one, right? This one's a fucking weird one. I don't know if this is fucking true again, right? But the man, have you guys heard of the man from Tal Red?
Oh, yeah, I know. This from Torad or whatever.
I don't know if
Yeah,
this is
right.
true, bro, right?
What is it? Explain it.
Right, so a man who came to an airport and provided a passport of a place called Tal Red, somewhere between France and Spain. Right? The passport was legitimate, but due to no country existing, right? The man was put in a hotel with armed security guarding his doors and his passport at an office. So this guy just randomly landed at an airport the passport was from Tal Red. There's no fucking country, city, whatever called Tal Red.
Yeah.
So these cunts are freaked out, put him on high security, whatever. Right? Guarding his passport at an office. The next morning, both the man and the passport had disappeared. It was gone. Nowhere to be seen. The theory is that he was from a parallel universe and he accidentally came here.
I've heard about this one. I think it's been debunked. I've seen.
Like, is that legit?
It's
I
an
don't
interesting
know,
one,
man. But
It's fun to think about.
Tal Red, it sounds like a place.
I think it's one of those things, bro. Maybe call me a non-believer or whatever, but I feel like it's just a little bit too far-fetched.
Far-fetched.
But it'd make a good premise for a movie.
You can look it up, though. It is a real thing. I think it's been debunked, though. I feel like I've seen the debunk. I can't remember.
Yeah.
But I've heard about this. I'm surprised we haven't spoken about it before on the podcast. But you want to go on to the next one, the next wing, before we continue on the Torad? I don't know why, but that reminded me of... I saw a video in... Forget the year. Let me see. In 1814, right? In 1814 in London, a large vat of beer burst,
Yeah,
causing
you
a
sent me
tidal wave. Yeah, I sent you the video. Causing a tidal wave that killed 8 people. Tidal wave of beer.
What a mad way to go,
In
though.
1814.
Dying death by beer.
Yeah.
I'd be like, oh no.
You know
Oh,
that
fuck.
cunt that survives is not his first rodeo. That one guy that comes out on top and everyone else is like, and he's like,
That was fucking all right.
yeah. When's the next wave? When's Tui's new coming in?
When's the next one? But
I need to pour myself another glass of milk.
yeah,
cunt.
yeah, go do that.
This next one, bro.
What's
this
it called?
Is
You said this is the hottest one, you piece of shit.
This is let's put it this way. It's got a nuclear warhead on it, and it's called the Bomb Evolution Hot Sauce.
No. I'm scared. I'm actually scared.
Now, this one smells like it belongs in it's jet fuel or something. It doesn't
Smell very nice.
It doesn't smell nice at all. There's nothing appealing
man.
about this. It looks like it's come out of Satan's dick. Yeah, man. I think this one's going to be the decider.
You
All
reckon?
right, let's freshen up. You get some milk.
Let me get the
I'm gonna
milk.
piss. I got a question for
How
both of
you've
you.
pissed like 7 times.
I'm bad on the drink, bro. If I've had a couple drinks, I got to piss a lot.
Damn.
It's just the way it is. I want to ask you on the Torad thing. Do you believe in parallel universes and shit?
All right. My stomach feels.
The vibe in this room is very different, isn't it?
It is.
It is, eh? Like, it's weird. Like, I like it though, but it's like I'm
So
not.
much space. I ful like we
Yeah.
could so much room for activities.
We could have like
It
a
just
butler.
Feels different.
We have a butler. Sir, more milk. All right, guys. Well, cheers.
Oh fuck.
This is the bomb. It's about to go down.
Salute. Oh, I'm gonna struggle. With
Man.
You have to eat the whole wing as well. You have to eat the whole wing. Go. No milk.
I can't. That's fucked me.
Oh, yeah, shit.
The taste is
That's fucked me.
the taste is kind of gone.
Yeah.
The taste goes out the window.
You can't taste shit.
Nah.
These are all fucking lies. If you say you like spice, you're a kappa.
Oh. That's not good, man.
How do you feel?
I think I don't know. Does it creep up on you? I feel like the last one was worse than this.
See, I might not have marinated them as well as
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Because you guys, I thought on the show they pour it on the wing.
Nah, but the
nah.
thing is, I might have not marinated them as heavily as I should. But in saying that,
It is fucking hot though. They are hot. They are fucking hot.
oh, holy fuck.
The edge of my tongue feels like a fucking...
It feels like it's singeing. Like, if you hold your tongue out in the air.
Yeah, the tongue is the worst part. Oh, that's the bomb. What's the ingredients in that fucking thing? Is there any flavor at all? Is it just fucking chemical X in that motherfucker?
Red hot chilies have evolved and sauce design has changed in tandem. After traveling beyond insanity, we returned to ground zero and found the final answer. And this is our evolution. A more sophisticated de bomb, brutal heat, and some of the hottest peppers known to man. Warning, this sauce is extremely hot. Keep out of reach of children. Consume one drop at a time with extreme caution.
One drop at a time. You marinated the fucking wings in them. It is spicy.
Ingredients: red hot chili peppers, water, vinegar, salt, spices, including paprika, turmeric, minced garlic, cane sugar, garlic powder, extra virgin olive oil, onion powder, lemon juice, concentrated, cilantro, and mint.
It's just a bunch of normal shit put together.
Normal shit.
So, parallel universes, do they exist?
I think so.
Yeah, I think so.
I think parallel. I don't know. I watched Avengers recently, and that shit touched on like time travel or the multiverse. You know what I mean? That shit it might be. That shit might be true in that regard.
Hot as shit.
Oh, fuck.
That is hot as fuck, bro.
And that's 8? That's 8.
That's 8.
Whew.
That's 8, man. The next one's got watermelon in it or some shit.
Oh, watermelon.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, man. But it's. I definitely kind of.
See, this is the point where it's just...
I'll tell you what's scary.
Unenjoyable.
I'll tell you what's scary. I held off on the marinated a little bit. Like, I didn't marinate them, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong, I did marinate them, but like I didn't douse them. You know what I mean? Because I wanted us to survive the pot.
The fucking bottle says one drop at a time.
First of all, explain your first time you did it, because you did this 2 nights ago.
Yeah. So
What happened then?
So this was way easier for some reason, but I think I got too excited the other night, and I poured a lot of the bottle out, and then because it was my first time.
So did you do the same thing where you marinated them hot and then...
I did this exact same thing. In the last wing, we actually did it's called the last dab for a reason. You put a bit extra on, which is you need to do it.
You
need to do it.
I'll do it. Yeah.
But I don't know.
It's just unenjoyable.
Yeah.
I don't care what anyone says.
It's not supposed to be enjoyable.
It's not supposed
enjoyable.
to. No one's carrying the bomb with them to work to put on their chicken and rice.
There's that one guy at work he's like, hey, you want some? He's like wiping his brow.
It's fine.
I haven't watched Hot Ones in a while. I did go through a phase. I remember like Idris Elba and shit doing it. Like,
yeah,
it is a cool concept, man.
That is fucking stupid. That is stupid, bro. Fucking chuck it out. Chuck it out.
I said to Tori, I'm like,
this?
imagine if I didn't tell Tori, like, let's just say I'd made her dinner one night. And I had chicken, right, with, I don't know, broccoli, a bit of, I don't know, something plain Jane, right? But I've marinated the chicken in some sauce. You'll like it, but I put a bit of aioli on top just to kind of cover it a little bit, and then she gets down to it and it's de bomb. Like, how fucking slack would that be?
You give it to like your 98-year-old grandma.
You just got time of death.
Time of death right now.
Yeah.
What do you rate out of the flavor? 10?
No, it's a fucking 1.
There is no flavor.
There's no flavour.
Yeah, that's a 1. That's
a
got
1
that's
max.
nothing.
And that's 1 just to be generous and not say 0. Like, but shit, man, the heat level is fucking.
Yeah, there's no flavor.
Does your stomach feel tight?
My stomach's fine right now.
My stomach is going to be twisted after this.
My stomach feels like it's like the size of a pea. It's gone like.
Yeah, it's like too much heat.
I don't
Not
know.
enough quality
But
food.
we ate a kebab prior to this as well.
Yeah, true.
Fuck.
Imagine having that sauce on your kebab.
So what we talked about, parallel universes. Do you think they exist?
I do, man. I do.
So what's the theory though? So the thing that always wigged me out. So Stranger Things explained that theory really well. So did you watch Stranger Things?
Yeah, of course.
Did you watch Stranger Things?
Yeah.
So you've got that the doctor or not the doctor, sorry, the fucking teacher explains the theory of parallel universes where he's like, okay, what is it? If you're a fucking
2-dimension, 3-dimension,
flea or something, if you're a flea and the earth, our world is a bit of paper, right? We're on top of this paper. And he was explaining what would happen though if you just got a pencil and just went through the paper, what's on the other side of the paper type shit. And that flea could then crawl through that little tiny hole and go through. That's how we explained it. I might have butchered it, but that was, do you remember that?
I remember,
I know
I
what you're
remember that
talking
episode.
about. Yeah.
He put it through.
There's even actually a very viral video on YouTube where like this kid in high school actually explains it.
Bro, this is what I said
The
the first
same-
time you brought up the fucking
Yeah.
video. I brought up the fucking kid talking about the,
And
yeah,
it's
the
very similar to the whole paper pen flea type thing. And it's like, it makes you just wonder like, okay, if you look at it in that perspective, like, yeah, we're on just one side of that paper. What's beneath us? Like, or what's on the other
Yeah.
side? Like, I don't know. Like, what's the, I don't know.
Well, if okay, so on a piece of paper, you draw a line on a piece of paper, you draw a dot, right? You're that dot on the piece of paper. If you are that piece of paper, you're looking at the line, you can only see
That line.
You can only see 2 dimensions.
Yeah.
You know, but we can see 3 dimensions. We're in 3 dimensions right now, you know. So what's the 4th dimension?
Yeah.
There's more. There is more. It's confirmed there's more. So like what this stuff we literally cannot perceive.
But how's it confirmed though?
There's like 12 dimensions or something.
But like,
Facts,
how do we
maybe
know
more.
that? How
I
do we
don't know.
that, though?
I don't know the science, but there is more dimensions. There is more dimensions. It's like you go to the fucking movie world and you watch the Shrek 4D movie and shit, and they're spraying water in it. Shit.
I remember that.
It's
I remember
4D.
that.
and
Yeah.
This is like water while you're watching the movie.
It's just like fucking like,
Donkey sneezes and he's like, Choo. And it's like, you get the mist. And he's like, oh.
but little do we know, it's just like literally like fucking goat manure. Like they're just like, and we're like, oh, this is like 4-dimensional. Like,
it's 4D.
they're just spraying us with like old fucking shit that they've just dumped in the yard. Like,
Yeah.
that's fucked, bro. Goddamn. What else have I got in these little slideshows, bro?
Okay. To be fair, it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be.
Yeah,
at
I
this
mean,
stage.
like-
it's not as bad.
Trust me, boys, if we did it how, like, dose them, I think it'd be a bit worse.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, of course.
I don't know.
It is.
I'm still
it's
feeling
hot.
it.
Yeah,
It's hot.
It's uncomfortable. It is uncomfortable, for sure. Fucking oath.
So I think what we're gonna do, and you can't say no. I'm gonna put.
We don't have a choice.
I'm gonna put a bit extra on the next 2 wings.
No.
Please.
No, bro, I'm struggling, bro.
Put it this way, right?
I'm
that was the worst
struggling.
one.
So they're going to get worse, you idiot. That's what I'm, yeah. They're going to get worse.
No, but that was the worst one. that
In
we
your
just had.
opinion, but it's supposed to not be. It's supposed to be the 3rd worst one, right? Is it in order of worst or like? I don't know.
It is, but
I'm down to put extra. Yeah, fucking.
I
We
think
still got
what
ice
we'll
cream
do.
in the
Yeah, I
freezer,
think
man.
what we'll do is we'll put extra on this one in the last dab. You're not really supposed to on this one, but because I kind of I think I was a bit hesitant on how
Generous,
much I
yeah.
marinated. So I reckon we should do more.
All right. Well, what's this one called? Let's just bust it.
This one is called Alchemy Peppers Hop Sauce.
Oh. Who's that?
Chloe.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
It's like
Some
some
stranger stealing your
like
dog.
random hobo. Hello?
Hello.
Oh, you scared me.
Oh.
No, you scared me. I thought you were like a random hobo.
Yeah. Okay. So alchemy. What's the main
So
flavor?
it's hop sauce, hopped up hot sauce, watermelon ghost pepper,
Watermelon.
extreme heat, El Dorado. So it's got a bit of watermelon. Our first fruited sauce, carefully concocted with scorching hot ghost peppers, tropical El Dorado hops, and sweet watermelon puree.
Okay. So ghost peppers is the main draw.
You want to try one?
We've had the ghost peppers. The first ones aren't bad at all.
But the first 5 are actually yum.
They're pretty tasty. It only really gets bad.
Sorry? Yeah, we're up to number 9.
We're up 9. Second last one, man.
It was fucked, but
It was
like
fucked.
It's pretty spicy.
It was
It
so
was
spicy. But I
fucked.
think I could have marinated it a little bit more, but I just didn't want to kill us. So,
Yeah.
but these next two we're gonna put a bit extra.
Yeah, fucking oath, man. Let's add a little extra on that thing.
Wait,
You know what I'm
I
saying?
didn't agree to this.
Add some extra on that thing,
Don't-
boy.
don't do
Put
heaps
some
on my one.
fucking
No,
extra,
don't do heaps.
extra sauce on that bitch. Yeah.
No, bro, no.
That's like a line.
No.
Just do it. Just do it. All right. You got ice cream
No,
in the
bro,
freezer,
please,
bro.
bro, please,
Go
please,
get some ice
please.
cream. Go get some ice cream.
Yeah, Chloe,
No, not yet.
can you get the bowl of ice cream out, please?
Not yet. Well, the polls were correct. Iggy's definitely handling this the worst. Yeah.
Bro,
no shock to anyone.
no. This is going to fuck me. I'm telling you right now. This is going to...
Don't think about it too much. Just do it, man.
Look, that's a line of death.
You've had worse lines in your fucking body.
My stomach feels fucked. Chloe, please, get the ice cream out, please. We've got a full-time waitress now working for the FireCast.
On the books.
Oh, we were supposed to be dressed as pirates.
Yeah, but it come out... horrible.
It's not practical.
Well, I don't know. I reckon we should pump this wing now.
Yeah, I'm down, bro. That's a hefty bowl of ice cream too. Fucking oath. That's man. That
Hey,
looks good.
Iggy, but there's a time limit though. You have to have the wing, and there's a 40.
He's already
Okay,
eaten.
but after you have the wing, there's a 45-second time limit where you can't touch the.
Nah.
Where'd you get these rules? He's pulling them out his ass.
The guy that made hot ones is like, that's not correct. That's not the fucking way to do it.
All right, salute. Cheers, everybody. Arigatou gozaimasu. You remember we went on? Fucking By Stevens podcast? What was that? The casting couch.
That was a good one.
What was the hot sauce we had at the end there?
I don't remember.
Because the loser we lost to beer pong, we had to have a hot sauce.
Did we?
Yeah, remember? We had a teaspoon of hot sauce. See, I think the last one was worse than this. I think the last one was. Yeah, I could feel that. I was looking for the towel. Yeah.
Isn't that cute? You got something there.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, it's
Ooh.
fucking hot.
Yeah, it is hot, man. On Hot One, so you're an avid watcher.
Yeah.
Who handles it like?
Oh, bro, there's
What's
some
like a
that.
standout that like handles it the best?
Oh, there's some. I forget.
You're a fucking lying piece of shit.
I forget who actually was game enough to just sit through it. But there are some contestants who barely even show the. They barely show that they're in pain. But then there's others that, like Gordon Ramsay went on, and Gordon Ramsay was just dropping F-bombs, swearing and shit.
Was he?
And he was like, fuck, that's fucking hot.
That'd be a good one.
But he brought sweets in, because he's a chef. He knows what counteracts. They reckon sweets also does it, like ice cream. But he was having donuts. He brought donuts with him, and he brought he brought his own little milk, but in a spray bottle.
Spray bottle.
Yeah, just go. Tss, tss. Holy shit! That one's hot.
It is tough. What flavor is the ice cream?
The ice cream is. I put a bit of chili in the bottom of his ice cream. Holy shit!
Ghost pepper ice cream.
And the sauce went on my lips as well. Imagine if the lid wasn't on properly, and he's like,
The lid falls off.
"Yeah, man, that's for real." It's all over my lips. My lips feel like they're on fucking fire.
The ice cream's actually mad counter.
Yeah, but I told you 45 seconds. No, that's
The problem is though, the second that the ice cream's swallowed, it's fucking instant pain.
game on.
That looks good though.
It's fucked.
I kind of want that.
Yeah, I'll wait till after I finish the wings to get the ice cream.
That is fucked.
What were we even talking about?
I don't know.
Gordon Ramsay or something.
Yeah. So some people do go through it pretty like good, but those are people that really chili's a heavy part of their life. You know what I mean? Like they have it regularly. Holy shit!
That is fucking spicy, bro.
What do we got for the next point?
That's spicy as.
I'm trying to meditate through the fucking
This guy's
mind of a
floating.
matter kind of fucking thing.
Did we talk about the results of that fucking submarine?
It blew up, man.
we talked about it.
Case closed.
Yeah.
It's been found. Rest in peace. But in 3 weeks, it's going to sound like we don't have the results.
Yeah.
I'm excited for these fillers, man. I'm very impressed. I won't lie to you. I'm very impressed we did it. You know, we're really at the point where we're actually doing all the things we're saying. You know,
They weren't. The thing too about the fillers is that they weren't that bad because
they're only an hour. You know,
by the time you get to the hour point, you feel like you've only just started. And then you're like, fuck, you're kind of like spewing that you got to end it.
yeah, fucking oh.
And that's, hey, every filler we did was like that, eh?
Yeah. Can I have a point real quick?
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
It's a bit of a news snippet, but I'm going to play it quickly and then we're going to discuss it.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah?
fuck yeah.
It's just funny, but like it gets funny. It's not funny at the start, but you'll just wait for it. You'll know the zinger.
All right, let's go.
An 81-year-old man and his wife played dead after 3 masked intruders broke into their home, restrained her, then bashed and threatened him with a gun in Sydney South.
Hey, mind you, this is an 81-year-old man and his wife.
That's not funny at all.
It's not. No. Like I said,
That's horrible.
like I said, the first bit isn't funny. But just wait.
Okay.
The L couple didn't know their attackers, but police believe they were targeted, most likely for money from the family's popular bakery.
For decades, Dimos Schoolis has served his community. But last night, the popular baker was bashed in his bedroom by 3 masked thugs.
This is the scenario that nightmares are made of.
The 81-year-old woke to a firearm pointed at his face. His wife, Vicky, held hostage in their living room as the Carlton home was ransacked.
Mentally, she's struggling a bit. Physically, she's okay. And Dad is the opposite. He's more physical.
George says his father was so terrified he pretended to be dead, whispering to his wife to do the same.
He did what he needed to do to keep Mum safe as well.
And it worked.
They are very lucky to be alive.
It worked.
Very lucky.
The intruders left in the couple's car, but they didn't make it far, just 15 metres down the road, because they couldn't drive a manual.
Hey, if that isn't a commercial, right, to learn manual, like I know, like not everyone drives manual, fair play, but like I've always like when me and Tori first got together, she rocked up on our first date driving stick, and I've never felt so intimidated in my life because I was like,
Bro, that was me and my missus,
Yeah.
bro. This lovely lady come up, bro, in a fucking, this old, what car was it, Chloe? This old shitty fucking Hyundai fucking thing, and it was manual, bro. And she pulled up, and I got in, and I was like, wow.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck, hopefully she doesn't ask me to like drive around because I can't drive this fucking shit.
yeah. And it's like, imagine these guys, right? They've just literally like bashed this old guy that he played dead. And I know this isn't funny, but I can imagine the old guy just going, like playing dead and be like, play dead. Like, play dead. Like, but it's fucked that people are like that low, but it's hilarious that it ended that way.
Yeah, karma,
luckily,
man. Instant
they
karma.
weren't hurt, the old couple, like God bless. But imagine them, what it look like. Ready? They've run out of the home and they're like, they crack the window, they get in, they're like,
Adrenaline's pumping.
and they got 15 meters.
And it's stalling to.
That is the ultimate fucking commercial.
I thought when they bust in the door and they're playing dead because they're here intruders are busting the door. Imagine you bust in and there's 2 dead old people. You haven't even done anything yet. And
Frizz, give me all your shit. Oh,
they just died of old age.
What the fuck is it dead?
And then she said, and it worked.
Yeah,
It's like they all bashing him. He's like, oh, he's dead. He's
well,
dead.
no one wants to beat up a dead person. You know what I mean? So it's
But
just
that's
like,
terrible, bro.
But it is.
That
It
is
is.
fucked
it's fucked up.
Joey's like, this is funny. This is funny. It's
Well,
like two elderly people bashed in their home.
At the start, I was like, oh, that's sad. But then when they said they didn't get far, and have you noticed the news reporters, their tone is always like, the two intruders didn't get far because they couldn't drive manual. Like, it's like their tone is so like.
I hate, bro. The news. It's my biggest pet peeve. The way they talk.
Oh,
on the
I
news.
hate it. I
Like,
hate it.
shut up,
Imagine
man.
if they talk like that at an event. Like, say they're hanging out with their friends, and they're like, I really like Cargo Bar in the city. It is very good indeed. And the track list was
goody gumdrops. Thank you for joining UFC Pussies.
Will we
Fucking
go
hate
to
them.
kick-ons? Nobody knows.
I've got this funny story, right, bro? Me and my mate Brad, bro. We've been working together for fucking years, multiple asphalt companies, bro. And our last asphalt company, right? We're fucking, we're in the fucking yard, right? Because it was a permanent night shift, which is a fucking drag, right? But anyway, we're on fucking night shift, and it was raining. So we're in the yard because it was raining. It was pissing down rain. It's like 9 o'clock at night, whatever. So we're at the yard, and then so the owner, as always, instead of just, hey boys, it's raining, go home. No, they want you to hang around and work. They're trying to get hours out of you. It's like, yeah, we're gonna go up to the top of the farm. He obviously owned a bit of fucking land and that. He's like, yeah, we're gonna do some fucking shit in the fucking yard. We're gonna make, I don't know, we're gonna like level out the grass and like get a bobcat and just making us do dumb shit, right? We're like, oh, whatever. He goes, all right, Brad and Iggy, I need you to go down and get the ute and bring up the tools. We're like, yeah, no worries. We walk down there. Mind you, he lives on a farm, right? So I'm talking, the ute is like at least maybe, I don't know, 50, 60 meters, 70 meters that way. Like, yeah, no worries, we're going to get the ute. We go down there, open the ute, it's a fucking manual. Like, fuck. We look at each other, right? We're like, fuck, what are we going to do? We're like, I don't know. We were too embarrassed to tell anyone that we couldn't drive manual. So we're like, all right, we're going to try and get this fucking ute up there. Brad goes, fuck it, I'll do it. Mind you, I didn't tell him that I could have probably got it up there, but I was still like shy. I'm like, fuck it, I'll let this cunt try to do it, right? Get in the fucking ute, right? Brad gets in the driver's seat, I'm in the passenger seat. And Brad goes, all right, we didn't even know where the reverse was. So we're trying to find the reverse in this fucking thing, right? We're trying to reverse this ute out, bro. And I promise you, it was like an Ace Ventura movie. He puts it in, turns the car on, and we're going, clunk, 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 store. Fuck, turn her on. Clunk, 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 store. Clunk, clunk, clunk. We were edging the car out a meter at a time because we just kept stalling it. Right, we ended up getting the car. We turn it around and we're facing like the north end, right? And then all of a sudden you just see one of the other boys, the workers, just comes walking up the driveway. He's looking at us. He's like, what are you two fucking pea-brains doing? You're going to fucking blow the clutch like that. And we're going, bro, we don't know how to fucking get this fucking thing. Mind you, right? This has now been about 20 minutes. Mind you, Mikey, who was at the top of the farm with our boss, told us, he goes, bro, this cunt was up here going, where's the ute with the tools? Where's the fucking ute? Where are those fucking boys with the fucking ute with the tools? Mikey's going, I don't know. And we're going, clunk, clunk.
That's so funny.
Bro, we couldn't get this fucking... So we had to get the guy who walked up the driveway to drive the ute up for us.
It was more embarrassing in the end.
Yeah.
Wasn't it?
Oh.
Where's these guys with the fucking...
Where is the ute with the tools? And Mikey's like, I don't know. And we were fucking around, bro, trying to get this fucking thing. Bro, learn to drive manual because in a dire situation, though.
Yeah, if you're trying to bash some old couple and get away with it.
Quickly, you make a quick getaway.
Yeah. No, but like I've always thought like I was never going to do it because I couldn't be bothered. And then as soon as Tori like knew how to do it and I didn't, I was literally, when we go on dates, I'd be side-eyeing how she's shifting and I'd be like, okay, so the clutch is in.
It's
and
like
then
my missus will drive with her feet up on the seat, eating food, driving a manual.
Like when she's cruising at a certain speed.
And I'm like, what the fuck?
I got no clue how to drive manual. I wouldn't even know where to start. To be honest.
Really?
It's on the way out, bro. It's phasing out.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Well, now they actually are. There's less
gone.
manual cars made nowadays.
It's going to be gone, bro. A couple of years.
No one wants to fucking drive manual.
Yeah, I just think like my uncle used to tell me, do you drive a car? It's like, yeah. Do you drive auto? It's like, yeah. Well, you're not a driver. You're a steerer. You're only a driver if you know manual. And I'm like, he was just a ball buster. And I'm like, motherfucker. He goes, what do you mean? You just do this. That's just a steerer. You don't do anything.
It's like a go-kart.
Yeah. You like dodge them cars. But you fucking.
That's the thing. My brother-in-law had a good point. He said that manual was like the cool thing to know how to drive when we were like 18, because that one guy who didn't know how to drive manual, you kind of like laugh at him kind of thing. But nowadays, no one gives a fuck.
Bro, in the future, you know what's going to be? Instead of the cool thing being driving manual, the cool thing is going to be driving, because the cars will drive themselves. And it's going to be like, oh, I don't even know how to drive. I just got a car. And they drive themselves. Seriously, in like 20 years, bro, 30 years.
The car picks me up and says, get in, bitch. We're going driving. And just drives for me.
It makes people complacent, though.
It does.
Like, especially in this generation, like, everyone's like just so lazy. We're like, everyone's going to
should learn
a Tesla driving them around. Like, imagine a dire emergency.
Say someone needs to go to hospital. You miss, like, Chloe needs to go to hospital, or Rose, or someone.
Imagine your missus
calls the
like
ambulance.
Dying, and she's got a manual car.
I guess. I wouldn't want to pay that fee, bro. I'll be like,
you throw them over your shoulder and
I'd just buddy hop all the way there to avoid. If I didn't know how to drive, I'm not paying the ambulance fee.
For 2 days later.
Your missus is bleeding out or something. You're like,
you walk up to the hospital, she's dead.
You're like,
drop her on the door.
Oh, you're like, at least I didn't pay the fee.
$40 richer. All right, let's bust out the last one. Fuck it.
All right, man.
Let's go. So that one, did we rate this one already?
No, it won. That was a 1. Yeah, that was a 1.
The flavor's gone at this point.
There's no flavor. I feel like this last one's going to be fucked as well.
All right.
And we're putting some more sauce on it.
Definitely. So this one is called The Last Dab Apollo.
Hey, drink your fucking wine, you piece of poo.
Made with the Apollo pepper.
I might do it with my eye patch on.
The Apollo pepper. I'm doing it with my nose ringing. Fuck it.
All right, I guess I'm putting my eye patch on too then.
Yeah, let's bring back the theme.
My eye patch.
My eye patch.
This is Operation Tortuga.
What is that shit? What are you talking about?
That's a reference from
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh, is it?
They go to the island's called
Jeffrey
Tortuga,
Rush.
but
Jeffrey Rush plays.
a tortuga is a fucking turtle in Spanish.
Tortuga.
He plays the bad guy, Jeffrey Rush, the Aussie
Operation
actor.
Tortugas ago.
Okay, so let me just quickly put the last dab on for everyone.
I think that's all my points too, my boys.
Yeah, how long have we been tracking on that motherfucker?
It's tradition.
2 hours and 20 minutes.
Yeah, good length.
Doesn't feel like that long.
Can you believe episode 80 is next, man?
We're getting animals.
We're already 5 episodes down through 70.
Yeah.
We're like 75.
So when we get back, it's going to be the animal special.
Yeah.
I'm getting a goat. We're getting a goat.
Hey, we'll do the animals. That zoo I went to, the Golden Ridge Farm, they bring animals to you.
Oh, do they?
Yeah,
okay.
that's another one.
And what are they called? Golden Ridge?
Golden Ridge Animal Farm. Yeah, it's good. Bro, it was so cute. They brought out one of the things you do, right? You sit down in a little area and they bring out in a little cage. They brought out a little cage, and in the cage was a baby duck, a baby chick, and a baby rabbit. It was so cute,
you're
bro.
kidding.
Oh, it was so cute, man. My daughter loved it. All right.
Oh my god.
I might have to go to Macca's or something on the way home. I'm fucking still hungry.
Oh, yeah.
Tortuga.
Oh, this one's like an orange flavor.
Yeah,
So go through the ingredients, the name of this, and it's this is the last dab. All right.
Obviously called the last dab because it is tradition
last
to
dab.
put
But wait,
extra dab
but this
on.
isn't in house from Hot Ones.
It is. So
it
this
is.
one,
Oh,
this
the
one,
other one.
the number 5, and I think number 1.
Okay. Interesting. And what flavors? What's the main flavor in this? Well, flavor in fucking quotation.
So it is the last dab. Apollo is the world's only hot sauce made with the Apollo pepper, the new hottest pepper from Guinness World Record holding chili breeder Smokin' Ed Curry.
Holy shit.
The Apollo.
Whoa.
So it's the
So do you wanna
only
say it
sauce
again?
made with a new,
hold on a
new
second.
So
world's
it's
hottest
the
pepper.
only sauce. The Apollo pepper, the new hottest pepper from the Guinness World Record holding chili breeder Smokin' Ed Curry. So it's
hold on a
it has the Apollo
Let me Google
pepper.
that.
It's,
Yeah,
it's the newest world's hottest pepper.
Yeah.
Let me just Google it. That's not. I'm not eating the hottest pepper right now. No way.
Oh,
have-
it's
you're
the
already
last
there.
one.
No,
It's
you're
the
there.
last
Fucking
one.
way. Nah.
It can't be that much worse than the last one we did. Come on, bro. You're the host, man. You're supposed to set an example.
Yeah. The Apollo pepper channels the sun's energy to bring new levels of flavor and heat to the world of super hots.
See, I don't know why they try with the flavor. Like, it's just cat. There's no flavor in these.
It says live the hot ones tradition. Iggy, that's to you. Live the hot ones tradition and finish it on a...
live the hot ones tradition.
Army Hardy.
This is saying
We're chili butt pirates.
This is saying on the hot scale, this is rated between 2.5 to 3 million Scoville heat units.
What is a fucking Scoville? Who made up this shit?
I don't know. I reckon it was some guy who
they're
wanted
just
to
making up
scare
numbers,
people with
yeah.
numbers.
2
yeah.
million Scoville.
Yeah,
What's
like-
one Scoville? What is one Scoville? A fucking grain of rice? Is that one Scoville? What the fuck?
One Scoville, bro.
If this is 3 million Scoville. Anyway,
Well,
last stab. Let's just
I'm
cheers.
actually shitting my pants right now.
Just do it. You're already there. You're going through the hardest part already. We're coming out
He's
there.
gone through a liter of ice cream.
That's it. Salute.
The whole wing as well, boys. The whole wing.
No way.
Oh, that's hot. Oh, that one's already hot.
Oh, God. Oh, fuck. I swallowed it like a... It just hit the back of my throat. I'm trying to fix my eye patch without... Oh. Oh, shit. Oh.
The ice cream.
I got ice cream.
Get the ice cream.
Oh, fuck.
There's no spoon.
There's no way he's doing that.
Oh, fuck. There's the milk.
This too shall pass.
I can't even talk. Every time I go to talk. Oh. Ice cream. My nose.
Sometimes I can't tell if he's taking a piss or not because the sounds he makes are so outlandish.
Ice cream, when it touches your mouth, it's sweet.
But as soon as it melts and it's gone.
There's nothing there to help you.
Yeah.
Oh, it's still there. Oh.
Yeah, it lasts a while.
You okay?
The second I stop eating ice cream, it's like it's seriously burning.
Every time I go to talk,
What about you?
every time I go to talk, it's like Shut up, cunt.
So, the Apollo pepper is apparently the hottest pepper in the world, even though some believe that the Carolina Reaper is the hottest. Most believe that the Apollo pepper is the hottest.
Yeah.
So it's debatable.
Yeah.
It's up for debate.
Last time you did it on Wednesday, did you do the extra sauce?
Yeah.
That much though? Do they do that much on the show? Like a full
I did more
line?
than they do on the show.
Yeah, that was heaps.
I done more than they do on the show. That was like extra. That was extra.
Yes.
DZ looks like an emo pirate because he's crying. Like
It was your heart on the line.
You just see the tears under the eye
really
patch.
fucked up this toy. Didn't I, my dear?
The eye patch made it worse, I think. I got one eye.
He's coming.
I'm deprived of my senses,
Yeah,
bro.
bro. The tears were building up behind the eye patch. Oh,
Yeah, that was tough.
So again, though, up for debate, the hottest. I can't even say.
I changed my mind. I reckon, like, if I did the bomb, if I doused the bomb well enough, for me, it's the bomb, and that is on par.
That was the hardest.
That was the hardest one.
That was the hardest one.
That
for
was
sure.
hot as fuck.
I think the bomb, that was the 8th one, right? The bomb I think was hotter than 9, but this was hotter than both of those.
Yeah.
Flavor.
I reckon they do that to give you a bit of false sense of security. They do the 9th one, not that bad.
But again, the flavor that tastes like nothing. It just tastes like pain.
Because as soon as it's in your, some of them they take a minute to kick in. This one, as soon as you bit into the wing, you can feel
We
it.
all got tears in it.
Bro, I'm fucked. I hadn't like even finished chewing. I hadn't finished swallowing, and I was like, "Oh my god, death!"
Yeah, I struggled finishing.
No,
that.
what
I almost
fucking,
finished,
what
didn't
fucking
finish.
threw me off was I had a couple nibbles, I had 2 bites, and fucking this cunt's going, "Fuck, that's hot." He's going, "Ooh, that's hot. Ooh, yeah, that's hot." And I'm like, "Nah, it's not that hot." And then it just went, whoosh.
It didn't
That's
even,
hot.
It didn't even take me to dinner first. It just straight fucked me. You know what I mean? Straight away.
Do you know how they say people see different colors differently, and we'd never be able to know, right?
This is that time.
It's kind of with taste, right? It's like, I wonder how, because everyone's taste is different, right? So I wonder how you're tasting it compared, because we all reacted kind of different to different ones. So it's like, it'd be interesting to be able to tell. Like,
I think it tastes the same to everyone, but it's a matter of your tolerance. Like, I wasn't gagging like Iggy, but every time I would go to talk, because I realized we're filming a podcast, I'd try to relate what I'm feeling, but every time I talk, my mouth goes, "No, shut up.
Yeah.
Deal with what you're dealing
But
with."
what's weird though, right, is
on
like,
your lips and your tongue, man.
Oh, my tongue, bro.
who is discovering these chilies? That's what I don't understand. Are they just mixing different chilies together to try and get that? Or like, what's the point of it?
So what's
Like,
in that? Did we read the ingredients? What's the actual ingredients? Like, what? How are they? Because one of them you read just sounded like normal household stuff that's like a little bit spicy, and they just threw it together.
Yeah, like I don't get it. What's the point?
Ingredients, ready? The Apollo pepper, distilled vinegar, the Apollo pepper powder, the Apollo pepper distillate. Oh, wait. Okay. So it's just pepper, distilled vinegar, and powder, pepper powder. So it's just straight pepper.
So that's why there's no taste, man. Like, what are you going to taste in that?
But what is the Apollo pepper? That's what I'm not understanding. Is it literally a certain
You know how
pepper?
now there's
That's
Carolina
grown.
Reaper. There's Carolina Reaper pepper. There's Ghost pepper. Then there's Apollo pepper.
And what? They're just actual different peppers that are grown.
Yeah, and how do they keep coming up with new ones? Like,
Where are they finding these? Like, to just grow one day or something?
Because where do you draw the line where some cunt one day is going to make a pepper try and he's going to like have a heart attack?
bro, it's fucking doable, bro. Your body just goes in fight or flight mode. I honestly, that was like one of those things where instant regret. Instant regret. And especially like you said, TZ was saying, "Oh, it's hot." And every time he said it's hot, my brain went, "It is. It fucking is."
It is.
But I was like, I was trying not to like, put it out there into the ether.
This guy
Yeah.
who fucking threw me off. He's gone, He's like, yeah, that's hot.
Hey, boys, just in case you didn't know, it's hot.
That's hot.
By the way,
that's hot. I'm like, nah, it's not that bad. And I was like, now my stomach feels like it's literally the size of a pea.
Oh, bro, I'm not going to shit right for the next day.
I'm scared about shitting myself.
But trust me, yeah.
My heart's palpitating a little bit.
And I didn't want to wipe my eyes on the towel because...
Yeah, you wiped your mouth on the towel and shit.
Oh, fuck.
The ice cream, though, is a savior. Like a big... Did you have ice cream when you did it?
No, I just had water. I didn't have milk. I had water.
So what were you doing at Origin? You were just eating it randomly? Or like, what were you...
Bro, so right
What
after
was the vibe? Like-
right after the first time finished, we were just sitting there talking shit, but we didn't have these mad long breaks. So we just went, right, boom. Oh, it's all right. 5 minutes later. All right, boom. 5 minutes later. And then we went to the bomb, and it was just like, yeah, beyond insanity. Beyond in fucking sanity. And then, and the bomb and this one is fucking, it's got fire on it, man.
You can't get any hotter than fire.
I'll admit, it was okay because of the breaks and talking in between. But I feel like if you did what you did a couple nights ago where you're just munching like six of them in a row.
And we finished all the meat on it. We made a pact where we had to finish every bit of meat. So I was annoyed.
How many of you were doing it?
3. Same.
Oh, okay. So you had the same amount of wings.
Same amount of wings, everything. Everything was the same. Yeah. But man, like, I feel like it humbled me a bit. Like coming out of it, even now, it's much better. And when you go through that shit, it's like, it makes you feel grateful that your mouth doesn't feel like that 24/7, bro. Oh my God.
I don't get the point of chili. Like, you know, in America they have like Chili Fest.
Yeah.
They're all trying to try the hottest. Who's got the like? What's the fucking point?
Yeah. It's no one's like, I don't know. You're a hero when you end up on Mount Rushmore, like with the the number one thing around your
the number one
medal.
chili, yeah.
But then it's like cut forward to you on the shitter, and no one's jealous of you. Then you know what I mean? You're like, at least I won. Like,
I won this medal, Marge.
yeah.
Blood.
Marge.
Straight
Oh
blood.
man.
Oh, man.
Well, fuck, bro.
Man.
I think that's... How long have we been trekking? That's episode 70.
2 hours and 30. I'm out of points too, so that works out great.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Sorry. I've got one more point.
Yep. Let's go.
One more point before we wrap it.
Holy fuck, man. That ice cream was fucking titties, though.
Yeah.
Ice cream's good, man.
I think that's the reason why I'm going to shit myself so bad because of all the dairy. So
nothing to do with the chili, just the dairy.
it's just the dairy. So this one fucking gets my fucking pussy wet, bro.
You want the rest of this ice cream?
I'm all good, bro. Thank you.
Kind of done on ice cream.
This one gets my pussy wet. A new streaming service called Kick
Oh, yeah. That's live streaming.
wants to pay streamers per hour. It's only $16 an hour. But the biggest concern that everyone's talking about is, if you're a gamer, especially, you should know, where is the funding that this random Kick company have to pay people that?
It's Aiden Ross's thing.
It's Aiden Ross, are you sure?
It's his, because I saw a video of him
But
talking about...
how much money does he have? Because...
He's loaded.
Isn't he loaded? Yeah.
yeah, okay. I know he's loaded, but how loaded are you? Are you loaded enough, right? The second that goes live, I'll sign up to that. Right? That's just me. I didn't even...
No, but there's rules. They're not going to pay everybody.
That's what I'm saying. What's the... I haven't done any research, so I don't know what the rules are, but how loaded are you to be willing to pay a potential like 50,000 people who are going to come on and get that hourly payout? Like,
Well,
what's the rules?
They make money too, don't forget. But also...
ads and shit, or...
The way I saw the rule, a little bit of the rules, is that you can't do sleeping streams. So if you're sleeping, you're not active,
Yeah, good.
you're not going to get paid.
I like that rule. Fuck that
You
off.
can do it, but you're not going to get the 16 an hour for it.
Yeah, done.
You have to, I think, get like it's like a partnership program. They're not just you sign up and immediately start getting paid. I think you have to get...
So you have to earn it. You have to
they
work
have to know,
towards it.
You have to show your content and you have to be active.
Yeah. Okay, I like that. Yeah.
And I'm pretty... It's not confirmed that it's Aiden Ross's thing, but from the video I saw, he was talking about it like he was the owner, or he had a big hand in it, because he was talking about people. He was saying, he's like, everybody wants to come to Kick, all these people want to come over to Kick, and he's like, there's only 2 people that are banned from Kick. 2 people aren't coming to Kick, and it's Hassan and fucking some other person who he had beef that didn't like Aiden Ross and talk shit about him. And he's like, you're not coming to Kick, bro. Everyone else can come to Kick, but you guys, you're not ever going to come on Kick. You're banned. So obviously, if he has the power to be banning these people,
Let me have a look.
he must have some hand in it, right? That's just what I thought. And I thought, oh, it must be his thing. He must be which makes sense because he is a huge streamer. It makes sense that's the kind of avenue they'd go into.
Didn't he have like rappers and shit come on his show or whatever at his house?
I'm not big on. I don't know too much about.
He had Tory Lanez. He had Tory Lanez once. I don't know how he got famous. How did he get famous?
I don't know him and Kais and that too. Is similar. What are they? Are they even gaming or they just hang out and stream?
I think they just hang out and stream. Yeah, I don't know if they even game. I mean, maybe he does game, but I don't know if that's how he got famous.
It's weird times, eh? And it's super weird to me. It always weirds me out that these dudes that are famous as these days are younger than us, man.
Yep.
They're younger than us. They're born in 2000.
Yeah.
They're born in 2001, 2002.
Yeah.
It's
do you reckon they're more? They got more of a chance of not making it, but getting bigger quicker because they're brought up in the age where it's literally already booming.
Well, right before I ask my next question to you, that I wanted you to explain to him. But it just says here, Kick is a video live streaming service backed by Stake.com. Co-founders Bijan Tehrani and Ed Craven, and streaming personality Trainwreck TV. Okay, I didn't know. Okay, so Trainwreck is a massive streamer.
I don't know who that is.
Massive
Never
streamer.
Heard of it.
Yeah, he is huge. Okay, so I didn't know that was backed by him.
My lips feel sunburnt.
Yeah, same. Kick was founded in 2022 as a competitor to Amazon-owned Twitch with a focus on looser moderation and higher revenue shares for streamers. Kick is mostly known for its 5% revenue charge, among the lowest between streaming platforms, as well as its 2023 deals with multiple streamers formerly prominent on Twitch, most notably including chess grandmaster Hikaru Nakamura, Aiden Ross, and XQC. Aiden Ross is huge. XQC is huge, and I don't know if they've gone across to Kick fully. Bro, when I'm back from my holiday, I'll be on that shit. Fuck yeah, I'll be on Kick.
Yeah, you should be.
That's fucking sick, bro.
Kind of to what you were saying, I think it's these people get famous from if you're like an early adopter of something that turns out huge, you're in a good spot. Like live streaming was really kind of a new thing, even newer than YouTubers, and kind of live streaming's way more recent than that. Where live streaming's at the point where it is now, that's kind of recent. A recent thing where these live streamers are like, where you're a streamer, you're not a YouTube video, you're not a content creator, you're a streamer. It's like its own subcategory.
Yeah, but I thought streaming was literally you playing games, people watching you play games.
But it's anything. It doesn't have to be games.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's changed a lot over the recent years, and I think these guys just got on early, man. They got lucky. They get,
it's weird.
It's a new vibe.
It's weird that they're famous, but so many people have never heard of them. Like it's not like when you see Leonardo DiCaprio in a movie, everyone knows who that motherfucker is. You know, it's movies. Everyone watches movies. Not everyone.
I've never heard of Trainwreck. I got no idea who that is. First time I've even heard that name.
He does like heaps of gambling streams and that. I'm pretty sure he's like smoking crack and shit. But yeah. But anyway,
probably gets him views.
Well, the last thing I wanted to bring up, which we spoke about this in our filler episode. Explain to him what the Age of Aquarius is.
Yeah,
we're shifting from a different era into the era of technology and that. Explain that, because I said I knew that you know more about that.
Yeah, we didn't really touch on it too much because we didn't really know.
Yeah.
So the Age of Aquarius. So everything's in ages, right? We're in the age of Pisces, right? We're going into the age of Aquarius. So it's like the zodiac. It goes in order, right? That's how time and life goes, right? And the age of Pisces is built around religion. It's built around like religious values and following religious. Jesus, the time of Jesus Christ, the time of, Islam, the time, like all these religions, this era that we're in now.
Yeah.
And as we're moving into the age of Aquarius now, it's every couple, however many years, 1,000 years. All right, we're going into the age of Aquarius now. And that's based on technology, innovation, science. And that's why you can kind of see in society, it reflects that, how we're moving away from religion more and more and more. And the focus is more on science, going to space, doing this, and people kind of forgetting about religion more and more. Like it's getting pushed to the outer. And that's just kind of the age before this was Taurus, I think. Might be wrong on that one. But it's all cyclical. And each age has kind of like these things that are like the values of it. You know what I mean? Apparently, the age of Aquarius is science, innovation, technology, that sort of shit. And this one was all about religion, spirituality, kind of that type of
Which
shit.
does make sense though.
Because you can see it happening though. That's why. Like we're like on the cusp. We're about to go into the age of Aquarius. So
So we're not in it yet. We're like
we might have been in it. We might have started. I don't know. I think maybe like.
But it repeats on itself, right? The times repeat.
Well, there's only 12 zodiacs. There's actually technically 13 Ophiuchus. I'm actually Ophiuchus. Have you heard of that?
No.
That's
I think we've touched on it before, but I always forget it.
I'm technically an Ophiuchus. My birthday's December 13, and it's Sagittarius, but there's a 13th zodiac sign that they kind of like disregarded. It's the Ophiuchus. It's like a snake. It's a man holding a snake or something. It's my birthday. My birthday falls
Why
on.
do they disregard it?
And if, I don't know why, because I think just to make it match with the months or something, I don't know how it would be. But if you look up I looked up once what the Ophiuchus traits are, you know, they got the traits and shit.
Yeah.
I am an Ophiuchus to a T. It's me.
Really?
It's fucking me.
It is
you know?
kind of freaky how that's the case
So,
usually.
Yeah. But yeah, there's your whole chart too. Like you're not just what you are. You have
Yeah.
a chart, a rising sign, a moon sign.
yeah,
as well.
yeah.
So
How other people perceive you is like your rising, isn't it? Oh no. I think how your rising, I think, is how you actually are, and your moon, I think, is how you're perceived by others. I think
Something like that.
I could be fucking
it's
that
something
up.
like-
But
yeah, I don't know it either. But if you look at your whole chart, or if you type in when you were born and shit, and where you were born, and you go into your chart, it gets even more specific, and it's like, fuck, man, like there's something to this shit, bro.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
telling
just like you just had hot ones, and now you're gonna have tap ass after. It's like, oh,
Yeah, fuck.
fuck, bro. Well, that was a fucking
you. That was a ripper, bro.
yeah, definitely. I was happy with that. Hope you guys are happy with it too.
Episode 70, thank you for watching this
Yeah.
along. Episode 70, episode 80 is next, man. You guys, they'll be gone for 6 weeks, unfortunately, but they'll be having a great time, so very good for them. You guys won't notice because we've done the fillers, all right? There might be a week missing. There might be a week
I think we've got 1 week missing, and then you only have to put up with 1 week missing, and then we're back.
Yeah, man.
So
So you guys don't worry about it. You'll see stuff. Joey did a solo episode, which will be fun. These two, I missed 2 fillers because we did them during the week. They're only an hour, right? They're an hour burst. A lot of people like the shorter pods, but at least you got something, right? My album comes out July 2nd, next Sunday. Yeah, man. Anything else you guys want to add?
I mean, fuck. If anyone wants to get the hot wings pack, bro,
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
you get it on heatiness.com. So it's
No, you don't get it on heatness.com. You get it to my PayPal link, which will be down in the description below. You send me $20 to that PayPal, we will send you out a hot wings box.
That was fun, man.
yeah, bro. I enjoyed it.
Episode 80, maybe we'll have a
love
goat
it.
or something.
I'm telling you, 80 animals.
I feel like episode
Animals.
80, we actually
Animals.
I reckon we do
Or
like
we go somewhere.
I was thinking, you know how you do like beer chugs, but you do it like in your ass.
But-
you do it,
Butt chug.
but you do butt chugs. You do that with the hot sauce though. Butt chug with the bomb.
No.
But wait, on the bright side, at least the hot sauce is done. We've done it. It's done. Never again we're going to have to do this.
Firecast is
We've
done.
conquered the hot ones
That
challenge.
wasn't that bad. Coming from a guy who can't handle spice, that wasn't that bad. Don't get me wrong. My ass, I think I have shit myself. Like actually, but like
It was okay.
that was okay.
Well, who do
That
you
was
think-
that last one was fucking
I
ridiculous.
think you guys hit the nail on the head with the poll. I think he handled it the worst, safe to say. Out of all of it.
fuck out pussies, man. That was great. That
I
was
feel
so
like you
fun.
handled it the best on this
Yeah.
pod. I feel like you did handle it
Yeah,
the
you
best.
did handle it the
Because I
best.
did struggle a bit with
Yeah.
that. I mean, DZ was, don't get me wrong, he was tearing up like I said, an
It was tough.
emo
Well,
pirate.
it wasn't
we all
easy.
cried.
It's
We all
not
cried.
easy. It's
So-
not easy. But yeah, I thought I'd be okay. Like I'm okay. Like with spice, but you're pretty good too.
I'm pretty good, yeah. But it's just like once I get that heat, when as soon as the air touches your tongue and it like
Yeah.
it's fucked, bro. I don't think anyone can hold a straight face to
Nah,
that, bro. You can't. This guy was gagging on fucking air.
I almost vomited.
I don't know if you're taking the piss sometimes because it sounds this guy was making. You wouldn't pick it up on the camera, but this guy was
In the
I don't
bathroom.
know what were you doing.
Yeah, he was trying to like it.
Weird sounds, bro.
Yeah, thought there was a fucking demon in there or something.
I almost vomited, but I held it back, and now I feel like it's gonna bite me later. But
It's
I'm
funny how
going to go home and shit.
I love how he was just like, it's not that bad, but he was almost vomiting in there. Oh, shit.
All right, man.
Guys.
Episode 70.
Hope you enjoyed it, guys.
FireCast, Hot
thank you
Ones,
for
guys.
watching.
Thank you so much. Now, remember, guys, whether you're listening to this while you're, smoking a spliff, while you're having a drink, whether you're injecting some crack, we don't care. We don't judge. We appreciate you guys. We fucking love you guys. I hope you guys enjoy the fillers while we're gone, and we will be back better than ever. We got some YouTube content fucking planned, and we're fucking ready to fucking roll. We've got some work fucking happening. I'm telling you guys, be fucking keen, man.
That's
guys.
it.
Salut.
Peace out.